Windows is Windows. You know, the classic, just you put your headphone jack in and it doesn't even register that it's there, even if you switched your audio device. Come on. Yes, there we are. I can now hear with ears being directly targeted. Let's go. Now my hearing is going to be affected. Right, I just want to, you know, do the obligatory webcam fix. How's that? I don't know why my webcam feels off today. Sod. No, this is bad. How's this? Yes. Yeah, that's fine. Right. Just move my monitor back a little bit. There we are. That's good. Right. Yeah, now I've got to just quickly do the usual stuff, you know, just get my stream out. The usual drill. Right, let's begin, I guess. Yeah, I just got to quickly. Oh, there's one more thing I needed to do actually. There we are. Right. Yeah. Yo, welcome, bro. Yeah. Oh, I know. I kind of get the impression that's gonna be like the worst outcome, but I don't know. It's either gonna be murder or like something. I don't know. Right, let's continue. May 9th. What the fuck? It's May the 10th today? Oh, no, it isn't. Weird. The next day. It was a strange day when Mion was desperate to regain her composure. Every time our eyes met, she would say that she had something to do or that she had to use the washroom and run off. Oh shit. I never to just watch her and I was taking care of her the entire time. Oh god. Mion-san, she's acting totally strange today. Yep. Yeah, I forgot to say, like, welcome, bro. How is it going? I know the whole story, but it's hard to explain. Oh, yeah, there were times when girls were emotionally unstable. It's best to just leave her alone. Turning around, I saw an uncle me from the hallway. I wonder what it was. Oh god, it could be anything. Keiichi-kun, over here. What is it calling me over like this? Is it a secret? That is, it looks like it was a disaster. Yeah, Mi-chan's looking pretty broken, but I somehow got her working again. I'm surprised you managed it. How did you exactly? Something to do with the television. Just come at it from a 45-degree angle and say, honey, what? Saying that she made a chopping motion, you know, I can't tell if you're joking or not, right? She'll be fine by tomorrow. Also, there's something I want to do with Keiichi-kun. I don't mean to do anything wrong, but I still feel guilty. I'm listening. Please. You see, Mi-chan is going to pretend the last few days never happened. Oh, never happened, huh? I see. Well, that's one way to run from it. So you see, could you pretend to? Then Mi-chan can go back to normal. Just doing something as simple as that. Is it really gonna be okay? Please, until Mi-chan gets her feelings back in order, just go with it. Damn. It is going well. That's good to hear. Yeah, me too. I've had a miserable day at school, but home's been fun, at least. When do I not have a miserable day at school, to be honest, but like still. Okay, I got it. Even though I shouldn't have been at fault for some reason, I felt guilty. The one at fault here was the one who knew about the entire situation and pretended to be Mion for an entire day. Sion. She didn't pretend to be her though, did she? What? I'm kind of confused. She always said that she was Sion. She didn't actually like specify that she wasn't. It's not her fault at all. It's nobody's fault, honestly. I don't know. Maybe Mion's fault for getting so sad, but at the same time, it's kind of hard to control that, so you sort of give her the benefit of the doubt. But she never once said that she was Mion. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. What am I supposed to be angry at? Seeing me stomping the ground impatiently, then I giggled. But Keisuke knew as well that Mi-chan has some cute things about her. Then I talked in a calm voice to her, and yeah, I know she would never let it be boring. Cool. Following this cat reply, then I looked at the sky and stretched. The sky. As long as you realise that Keisuke these past few days will still be nothing. It will soon be nothing more than a story to laugh about. Damn. Copying then I also began to stretch as I looked at the sky. I wouldn't laugh at this. I just look at like if I was in this situation, I just look back at it and be like, what the fuck? The clear sky towered into the distance. There's no club activities or anything today. I'm sorry, Keisuke, but this is for just today. Can you go home by yourself? I'll be back to normal by tomorrow, so just for today, okay? Oh, I thought he said I'll. I was really confused. If it took for everything to go back to normal was to leave Mion alone for today, then it was an easy decision to make. Got it. I can't say it directly to Mion, so I'll say it to you. I still feel kind of guilty about it, so I want to apologise. Oh no, the root of the problem was Keisuke saying something insensitive, right? So if you learn anything from this, you need to a bit into gaining a sense of delicacy. Right, I'll try. God, it's really shocking that this is one of the things that he's having to sort of take away from this. I mean, like, who would have thought Mion would be delicate? It's just weird. That day was the shortest day of my life. Then I was talking to Mion while accompanying her around the entire time. It looked like a really fun conversation, so I reflexively thought about joining in, but I had made a promise not to. It seemed like Mion was also trying her best to ignore me. Damn. So likewise, I did my best to ignore her. Oh god. For the first time in a while, I ate lunch alone. Mion and I ate theirs by themselves. At a sigh, Mayashi moved. Nika-chan walked over and patted me on the head. Well, of course. Both Katie and me learned a whole lot. I'd never say it like that. It made it sound like we were having romantic problems, and I didn't like that one bit. Hopefully the teacher wouldn't notice and call us to the staff room after school or something. I'm sure that Katie will grow up to be a wonderful adult. Rika-chan is a studious type, so maybe we will grow up to be amazing and wonderful adult. Of course, when I grow up I'll be super amazing. When I grow up I'll be an amazing lady. No matter how old you get, you'll still be a brat. You can put money on it. Oh my god, bro. I think if people like Satoko grew up, they'd probably be like, I don't want to think about how advanced their traps would be. Like, oh my god. They could probably fall like... I think if people like Satoko are good at, for example, computer security and computer related stuff, they could be the next hackers. Like, genuinely. Because they have this really smart and competitive thinking from the whole trap-related things and club-related activities, so I suppose. But I don't know. Asatoko snapped her fingers with a wash basin fell from above, hitting me squarely in the head. Ow! Ow, what do you think you're doing, Asatoko? Bang, smash, pinch, squeeze. It was there I could thoroughly appreciate the value of having friends. Bro, that was short. Oh my god. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes. School. Ugh, school. My school looks so much bigger than this. But at the same time, this one looks cooler. Actually, no. This one looks a lot older, to be fair. But I'm saying the reason it looks cooler is because the building actually has character. Our school's building is just modern and boring and lifeless. Honestly, today was Saturday, so school ended in the blink of Saturday. The fuck? They get Saturday school in Japan? Oh my god! It really felt good to go home with the sun so high in the sky. I know. Oh my god, bro. The amount of things these people do that in just normal society would be so, like, the opposite of okay is just ridiculous. It's so funny. I mean, my god, I don't know. You didn't see the things that happened at Angel Mort, but basically there were these people that were basically these really big weebs that were basically being paedophiles. So what the whole club members did is they got loads of desserts for them. They filled them with laxatives, and then they basically blocked the entire toilets in both like men and women's bathroom, and then basically kicked them out of the store. And then they had to find a toilet in public. Like, my god, I think if somebody did that in our day and age, I don't even want to think about what happened. Like, I mean, especially because these people, like, they're not even staff there, the club members. They just somehow infiltrated the desserts. It's so funny. Oh my god, they would. I think Rika and... No, Lena would be in jail. She would be in jail. She would... Lena has literally, like, before this point, she's killed 3 people and she's smashed up an entire school. Yeah. Like, Mion would be, because she killed someone during the damn protest. Satoko wouldn't, actually. Rika wouldn't as well. Katie, I think he was involved in some sort of shooting related thing. We haven't learned that yet, but we learn it later on, I think. So he'd be in prison. I don't know about anyone else. But yeah, it really felt good to go home with the sun behind. Oh, I already read that. Oh yeah. This school is not, it's somehow not enough. It's not enough for an actual sustained educational environment. On any other day, our club would have been up to mischief during our ample after school time, but today Rika-chan had a rehearsal for tomorrow's Wataganashi to go to. How's it going, Rika-chan? Do you have it down in practice? I tried harder than last year. You were so exhausted and sweaty after last year's ceremony. What? Mion? Where did you appear from? She'll look far more fit for the role this year. Please look forward to the fruits of her training. The Wataganashi festival everyone has been talking about was tomorrow, wasn't it? The festival being in June felt a little early to me, but the onset of summer came quickly this year, so it felt the image of a summer festival pretty well. Okay, we'll be off then. Looking forward to tomorrow. Good day to you all. Satoko using the Gokigenyo greeting, or I don't know. That's just how I hear it. I don't know how you actually pronounce it. That's just really funny because when you see like the anime, it just completely contrasts that. Like, I mean, series 3 and 4, but we don't talk about series 3 and 4. Satoko and Rika-chan waved to us energetically, then left. You know, I never asked, where is the festival happening anyway? I don't remember there being anywhere around here that seems suited for hosting one. They're doing it at the Higurashi Shrine. Do it at the Higurashi Shrine. We went there for a walk one day, remember? It was that place with a really good view. Oh right, I remember. There was a shrine all the way up on the hill, wasn't there? It seemed far too grand for Namizawa. There's a great meeting hall in the shrine too. The other people get together and sing karaoke or practice calligraphy from time to time. Oh yeah, I know that one. It's more like a recreational facility than a simple shrine. I see, I guess it makes sense that it looks so grand then. Mi-chan, is your family going to help set up today? Yep, we have mail hands with all of our relatives from town to help. Mail hands? Oh, wow. I mean, I have nothing to do at home today, so would it be a problem if I square my way in there to help out too? You want to help us, Geichan? Not if it will bother you. I was just kind of interested. We had bomb dances and other festivals in town I used to live in, but I didn't even know where they took place. I just less wanted to help. Yuki said that I had absolutely no connection to the region. Having come to Namizawa though, it made me feel like this place was a home that I had returned to. Before I knew it, I harbored a little interest in a small community activity of preparing for a festival the day before. I wonder if you'll be able to, Keiichi-kun. There's a lot of building tents and setting up chairs. He did... Oh, it's pretty hard physical labor. Yeah, sure, but like the thing is, he did camping for a lot of his childhood, so yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be doing it alone, right? The more hands we have, the faster it'll go. Mion looked happy to hear that, but at the same time, her expression was complex, tinged with hesitation. Then I gave her the last push from me. It's decided then, you should go for it, Keiichi-kun. He's all yours, Michan, put him through the ring. Well, I can't argue with a recommendation from Lena. Okay then, go home at first. Put on some work clothes and come to the shrine. Oh, and you might want to bring a towel to wipe your sweat too. Got it, I may look scrawny, but I'm actually breaking a sweat under the hot sun. Oh god. Be careful you don't hurt your back, okay? No, I get what you mean. It's funny you say that, like, this is only when they're good. When they're bad, oh my god. Yeah, they're a little bit worse than this. Oh my god. Because, I mean, Lena especially, but like, Sion. I don't know. Let's do the sort of people that really stick to mind. Takano as well. We see her in like series 2. She's right. Oh, sociopath. Right enough of my old man's feel. I'll go to the shrine too as soon as I finish. Midan, you do your best too. Bye bye. Mion waved vigorously to us and left. As far as I could tell from her gallant retreating figure, she seemed to have recovered from the weak state she had yesterday. Girls are quick to get over things. Mitan is already fine. Right, her switching back to normal so clearly made it really easy for me to talk to her. It's kind of funny though, wasn't it? Kind of like Cinderella. Like, you can't meet her anymore once the magic wears off. I don't know. I don't even know what Cinderella is. I haven't watched it. Then I began to give a fair bit in amusement. Did you like this sort of thing? Incidentally, me going along with it gave me a weird, hard to describe feeling. Did I turn myself into a plaything, or did they do it for me? If you think it's funny, then just try pretending to be a bit different with NR too. Yeah, that sounds like fun. Here's good. For example, with NR, would you want to meet? One with a bus size of at least 90. What the fuck? Oh my god. Yeah, what you were saying about people being sociopaths. God. She'd be great at cooking, make me lunch, and consume me in the mornings. I do that already. I pulled Lena's hand into a tight grip, then stopped. You're Lena, right? Lena, not Lena. Oh boy, so you stay a channel forever, right? Got it? Thanks. Have fun setting up the festival. You got it, let's meet up tomorrow. So he knows about Lena's past? Because Lena was her past name. And she changed it. Just due to bad memories in the past that it was associated with, but that's really interesting if he actually knows that. You got it, let's meet up tomorrow. I got changed right away and slinging it down around my neck like Mion suggested, I set off for the shrine. Stairs. No way, it is the Higurashi Jinja. No way. At the shrine there were more people than you'd imagine even live in Hinamizawa there. All cordoning off areas and setting up tent frameworks and chatting amongst themselves as stated so. Alright, where's Mion? The liveliness of the throng didn't make it easy to look for her. I searched around as if I already worked there, and suddenly the principal called out to me. As if it isn't Mayabara-kun. Interesting. Came to help with the Mayabara? Wataganashi setup. Hello, yes, I was wondering if there was anything I could help with. How medical attitude is, feel free to sweat your hearts content. Spurred on by the principal, I came upon a group of people setting up tents. Oh, what's this? It's Mayabara-chan. Did you come all this way to help us? I hadn't found Mion yet, but I suppose I'd just get in her way if I ran into her. Yeah, I'm here to help. Just tell me where you need me. You young ones have all the vitality. Here, grab some work gloves. Ever built a tent before? No, never. Oh god. Delighting in teaching a new skill to somebody younger, plenty of people happily told me all sorts of things. Oh, wow. Respect. If you ever got somebody like saying something like that around my way, they'd just go fuck off. Oh my god, that's cool. Okay, good, go inside the tent and just the cords for the after that we'll stand it up and tie the rest of them. Butterfly knots are okay, right? And there, and there. All done for standing it up. 1, 2, 3. What was once nothing more than a collapsed tent was raised on 4 splendid legs before my eyes were in mere moments. Whoa, seeing it put together like this was actually pretty moving. Come on, no time to stare and wonder, we've got a lot more to do. We packed the tents into the into the truck, so go get them from there. They're heavy, so take somebody with you. Nah, I'm good, I may look small, but I'm actually pretty strong. Whoa. Oh, they look light enough so I thought they were, but they're heavy. That's why I tell you to help. Someone help. Come on, said the man, lifting Ab with a grunt and taking it away from under his arm. Either I'm weak or these old guys all had stupid human strength. Let's go, you're the one here, so we're gonna make you sweat for real. Do your best. Beer after work is the best. I'm a minor. Sweat dripped from my body. I had been fully and completely absorbed in helping them. I would never have thought the cold barley tea from the woman's society could taste this delicious. I've never tried barley tea actually. I haven't tried like any tea. The only tea I've tried is like chamomile tea with honey. Literally everything. You're so young. Make sure you drink a lot. Thank you. It was then I realised the crowd had formed near the shrine a ways off. When I took a closer look, I saw a girl dressed in a shrine maiden garb and a handful of old men looking like they were preparing the ceremony together. Is that Rika-chan? Hey, Rika-chan, do your best, I shouted, and it seemed like she heard me. Rika-chan, possibly exploding with vitality, answered with a smile. The older guys with me watched Rika-chan as well, with distant gazes. Rika-chan is doing a great job. She seems far more used to this than she did last year. The old lady who gave me the tea clasped what looked like prayer beads in her hand and said, Rika-sama, we thank you, we thank you. And just like that, I began to respectfully pray to her. Huh? I just remembered that they called it the Hudede Shrine. Wasn't Rika-chan's full name Hudede Rika? And the man standing next to me answered my question. That's right. I'm so confused. Was he thinking this, or did he actually say it? That's right, Rika-sama's Hudede clan is ancient and honourable and has worshipped Oyashiro-sama for generations. Welcome, Joe. Bruh, did you actually call me gay? I am so sad. Bro, I gotta. But yeah, how is it going? We're just doing some, you know, visual novel stuff, just having some fun. This is a bruh moment. Huh? I'd always gotten the feeling that she wasn't your average person, but it turned out she was from an esteemed family. Yeah, if you don't know, this visual novel game, it's a really fun sort of story that you can just read. It never stops as well, I swear. Or at least that's how it feels. After our mother, who was the shrine priest, died the year before last, she's really been doing her best to learn the rituals. I knew the priest could have been here to see how wonderfully she's grown up. We know. Oh. Rika-chan's father passed away. Okay, break time is over. Oh god. Okay, break time is over. Let's get the chairs we're not using back to the gym in Okinawa. Maki-san, pull the truck around here and take a few people with you. Alright, Maibara-kun, let's get work on one last job. Yeah, you're gonna make me do more work. Oh my god, bro, that is relatable. I can't tell if they know I'm a minor or not, but the older men all cheer me on, encouraging me to do my best and that the beer will be great. Oh, have I? What does that say? Get-chan, working hard I see? I passed Mimi on. She was carrying a big cardboard box. It looks like she was right in the middle of working as well. Judging by the sweat seeping into her shirt, it seems like I wasn't the only one with his hands full. I love that. I love that it says his there. Yeah, I'm working my ass off. You work hard too. The beer's going to be great. Is he not going to get beer? We were worked to the bone until the sun began to set and it started cooling off. No, I know. The word minor was in there because, like, they're offering him beer and he can't drink beer, even though they know that. It's really funny. But these people, they do not care about the law. I swear. we gonna get weird sound effect? We're not going to get weird sound effect. It was soon full-fledged night, and the clear sound of the Higurashi eased the moderate pain I felt. The older guys began the night before drinking party in a tent a bit far off, causing quite a ruckus. OSF. The shrine grounds, on the other hand, had turned into a lonely road tickled by the cool evening breeze, despite being so festive just a little while ago. The wind felt good. I leaned on one of the stone guardian dogs at the front of the shrine. I gave my legs a good stretch as I let my mind wander, and suddenly a paper cup filled with barley tea was thrust before me. Bro, lucky! I only have water. See you, Joe. Yeah, see you tomorrow at school. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And yeah, I hope you have a good one. Kei-chan, great work. Here's some tea for you. Sion's making it? What? Just like I said, Red, thanks. Me. My voice sounded exactly the same, but it somehow felt different. Wait, you're... Hey, it's Sion. Don't go giving me all the credit. Oh my god, Ro. Ro, are you okay? Don't give me all the credit. She isn't considerate at all. Don't get us confused, okay? Sion, you little... Now that I've called you, you're not getting away. It was your mistake, Kei-chan. I've never said anyone other. I was anyone other than Sion. I guess I can't argue with that. That's right, you're no match for my older sister, so I can't let you be a match for me either. Anyway, your tea is gonna get there. Come on, please cheer up. I'm gonna make it up to you with this tea. Well, she did come all the way here to give it to me. I guess I'll accept it. I took the cup and downed it in one gulp, down. And then suddenly, I heard a loud shout and it got stuck in my throat. Cough, cough, hack. Which one is it this time? Is it the real Mion? Sion, why hang out with Kei-chan again? Oh god, because unlike you, I'm very considerate because I was so sweaty I couldn't leave him alone, so I brought him some tea. Oh, by the way, why are you holding 2 cups of tea? Oh god, Mion's face went bright red and she tried to hide the paper cups behind her back. Oh god, well, this is... There's no way you such a rough intimidating decision from my really male classmate tea is that? So, what are they? What are those 2 cups of tea? Those are, well, right. I was so thirsty, sorry. I figured I'd drink too. Oh god, that's so like you. Come on, chug, chug, chug. I see she had Mion down both of the cups of tea, one after the other. Oh, cough, cough. What a fabulous drink of tea that was. I expected nothing less from you. Oh my god. Kei-chan, you give her a hand too. Wait, suddenly the situation has gotten unbelievable. Mion doesn't usually get manipulated so easily like that. Who couldn't, to be fair? Well, maybe me. But like, still. It probably wouldn't be that hard. I've known for a while now, but Sion is terrifying. Mion, you can't hold your own against Sion. I hate her, and lately I hate her even more. Just then I heard the snap of the camera shutter. Oh my god. It's Tommy Take-san. Good evening, the festival is coming up tomorrow. Thanks for all your hard work setting it up today. Good evening, oh Sion-chan. It's quite unusual for you to come here. Oh hey, it's Tommy Take-san and Takano-san. Good evening, it's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, Keiichi-kun.
So, you're that transfer student I've been hearing about. Keiichi Maya, right? You did bang today, I'm impressed. I feel like I've seen this photographer guy before. Have we met before? I'm glad you remembered. We've passed many times on the road, Keiichi-kun. I'm Tommy Take. I'm a freelancing photographer from Tokyo. Good evening, do you recognize me? I'm sorry, but I don't. She's Mio Takano-san. And do you remember when you were at the doctor's office when you still had a cold, Kei-chan? That's really interesting. Wait, so he had a cold. I mean, when he had a cold before, it was because he was so sick. He was just so sick with stress and just really nervous about what his potential friends could be doing to him out from behind his back, and if they could be actually plotting to kill him. But it's very interesting because I don't think people like this Mion and stuff like that are gonna kill. That's weird. I'm just surprised. Mion-san is one of the worst nurses that works there. Kumi Takano, I'm pleased to meet you. Tell me when you're coming in for treatment. I'll prepare a huge needle for you. That's very thoughtful of you. Sounds like a threat. Tomitaka-san seemed to be quite entertained at the Sonozaki twins being in the same place, and he took picture after picture. Wow, I heard you two were identical twins, but it really is something to see you side by side. You really do look exactly alike. They look like the same person. We're not just alike on the outside though. What the fuck, bro, you idiot? What the hell are you doing? It's never been as lively when the two of them are together. I thought they were exactly the same at first, but I've started to get a handle on which one is which. Mion is Mion, and Sion, well, she seems far better actor than Mion was. In the first place, somebody could have spurned Mion so easily wouldn't have shown such weakness to those lard buckets that Angel wore. Oh my god, yeah. If that was the case, that cowardly behaviour from the day before, it was all a complete act. They were even more alike when they were little. I heard even their parents had a hard time telling which was which. Damn, that's really easy to imagine. I totally understand what they must have gone through. Takano gave me a kind of odd look, but explaining how would have been a pain, so I didn't bother. Tomitake, are you going straight back to Tokyo after your pictures of the festival? Yep. Why are there two of them? Are my graphics glitching hard right now? I swear they are. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, though I'd rather stay here forever. Silly adult things, that is. That's all. I hope your photos win a fabulous prize soon. I've been praying for it. Thanks. Next time I come, I'll bring the pictures. I took them all you today. Oh, sorry. Oh. Wait, look, there's that little background glitch there. Maybe there'll be two of them again. My Bada-kun, you did a lot of work today. You must be tired from all the physical labour you're not used to. Oh, I'm tired, but it was still pretty fun. As youth, I'm so jealous. Takano-san smiled with an adult elegance that nobody in my circle of friends possessed. Yeah, glitches are cool. It will look really funny if we can get this again. The wind caught in her hair. She gives us an intelligent beauty. Not cheesy at all. Oh, it's oishi! Oh boy. Oh wait, hello everybody. It seemed like our merry crowd was standing out this time. An overweight older man addressed us. And again, it was somebody I thought I knew. If I recall correctly, he's a policeman, isn't he? Oh, oishi-san. Good evening. Do a preliminary security inspection for tomorrow? Nah, something like that. Oh, if it isn't Tomitaka-kun, I'm sure it's been a while. What do you remember my name? You really do love being Namizawa, don't you? The apartments around here are far cheaper than the ones in Tokyo. You should just move here and get it over with. I know a realtor. What is a realtor I can introduce you to? Such as the person you negotiate house prices with? I appreciate the thought. I'd very much like to follow up on that. Well, everybody have a good year, and happy new year to the Sonozaki twins too. Happy New Year, oishi. We'd like to win this year's festival with the least amount of inconvenience possible. Oh god, she's angry. I could just hear her voice, and it sounded kind of off, but I didn't realise she was like actually angry. It's pretty strict on me. Nah. They did the voice. Let's start with a low laugh and headed to some police officers standing a ways away. A ways away. Is that actually what it said? A ways away. I gave Mion a glass and saw her making an annoyed face if she were blowing bullets at somebody she hated. Damn. Oh, yeah, it would be nice if the police didn't have anything to do during the Wataganashi this year. Oh, they probably don't like the police. Ah, you like this place too, don't you? Ah, you mean to say you dislike Jiro-san? I quite enjoy such fantastic stories, you know, especially with the times being so dry and uninteresting. Bro, I know. Literally same. Oh, shit. Guess what Yashiro-san you mean? Curse? Tomitaka-san used a troubling word, and suddenly somebody tugged on my arm. Oh, Kei-chan, I'm pretty hungry. Wanna go to the temple with the drinks and have some candy and sweets? Oh, God! Oh, that's interesting. Interesting how she hides it. Oh, Mion, what are you doing? I'm up for that. I've got a little hungry as well. Okay, let's go. I remember later Sion said something to Takono Tomitake that stung my ears and gave me a start. I wonder who would die and who would disappear this year. I pulled out from Mion's grip and stopped abruptly. Sion, what did she just say? Oh, God. It felt like the air around us dried up all of a sudden. Let's go, Kei-chan. They're talking about something silly anyway. You still haven't told Kei-chan? Oh boy, I made it a point not to spread stories like that. Sion's cold and quiet tone and Mion's harsh voice were quite the contrast. Hey, wait, what? Hold on, what are you talking about? If you know something, then please tell me. It doesn't feel like right being the only one left out, you know? I don't understand this. Somebody explain it to me. However, Mion didn't seem to be at all willing to grant my request. She squeezed her hand in hers a bit, but when she realised I would hold my ground on the stopper, she let go. I'm gonna go to the drinking first then. If you don't come soon, Kei-chan, there won't be any left for you. Oh, I get it already. I'll be there soon. That is the worst thing you can do. I mean, she obviously doesn't want, Mion doesn't want Keiichi to actually realise the truth of what's happening. And yet she just does that at the same time. Why? Mion left, trotting towards a particularly noisy tent on the other side of the shrine grounds. Before she got there, she stopped and turned back around. I showed no signs of going after her though, so she ran off. I could tell you if you haven't heard, I suppose, but it might be smarter not to and go with her to eat dessert. Hey now, you've already gotten my full attention here. I'm not going to leave without asking this point. I think Kei-chan has the right to leave us too. My sister was just stealing that from you. Sion's voice was bristling with thorns as if somehow blaming Mion. What on earth are you talking about? I really don't like people acting so self-important. Takono-san, realising how prepared I would, looked across the group. After confirming that there were no objections, she opened her mouth. Do you believe in curses, Mahabara-kun? Because I think they're interesting, but I don't really. I felt a cynical sense and winced. It was like they were telling me it was strange not to believe in curses. You're not wrong, Kei-chan, because it's just superstition. It's only natural that you wouldn't believe in them. So to you can't. You can take all the time you need to decide whether to believe in curses after you've heard us through. Said Takono-san, giving a little smile. They're trying to scare me. At least that's what it feels like. Alright, I'll start. Keiichi-kun, do you know about the Hinamizawa Dam project? Fuck. The other day, Angel Sion, or Mion rather, told me all about it. You mean the plan for the dam would flood all of Hinamizawa, right? That's right. The residents of the town banded together to fight it, and a fierce battle with the government unfolded. I've heard that too. The entire village united, using all the power at their disposal, mass media, political influence, and other things, and fought the country. The way Mion described it makes it sound like a boast. Oh, you know quite a bit about it. Yes, you're right. It's practically an epic tale how just 1,000 or so villagers band together and rejected the government's plans. Did you hear this from my sister? That's just kind of epics, you know. Yeah, she told me. There was, however, an office for the Hinamizawa residents at it was this shrine. Well, you know, the assembly hall, that's where it used to be. Now, the whole thing is over the seas. It was a group activities at the time, though it was their last bastion. Oh yeah, that's interesting that you say that. I don't know, I was just sort of too caught up in the story to actually realise that, but yeah, Takono-san explained this, pointing her finger towards the assembly hall. I've been carrying things in and out of there all day. I mean, I would understand if they put an office like that in the mayor's house or something, but having an office on the shrine grounds made it feel kind of like a base camp for Sengoku period warriors. That was basically what I said though. Placing the main goals in a shrine gave Keita to Oyashiro-sama. Hinamizawa's guardian deity was like a prayer for victory. Oyashiro-sama. That was definitely it. They mentioned Oyashiro-sama's curse before. Is it the same Oyashiro-sama? Well, who else would it be? Do you know about Oyashiro-sama? Keiichi is the name of the god who worships this shrine. It's said that he protects all of Hinamizawa. Well, I don't really know much about him. I see. I think Takano knows more about the rest. Tag, you're it. Well, that genuinely is the whole story. And Yasuda-sama is the Aishingon cast down in Hinamizawa, and the villagers say he has been protecting the sanctuary from the poisons of the outside world. So essentially he's a basic Stardian Guardian deity. I guess you can find that sort of god anywhere you go. There's research into the worshipping of Yasuda-sama as a manifestation of kind of elitism too. What I mean is that the worshippers might think of themselves as chosen people. Believing yourself as chosen, an utterly belief that you're a part of a superior race, or you're a special clan chosen by the gods. God. They believe that they're a superior clan, so they believe strongly in cooperating with others, but they also end up being exclusionary towards other clans. I won't go into much detail, but it's this sort of national and religious ideas that led to war. Of course, that goes for Japan too. A long ago, the people in Hinamizawa strongly believed themselves different from humans, that they were above them. They believed that the interaction with the lower world would sully their souls. So everybody believed that if one from the lower would come to the village, they would still be sullied and suffer the wrath of Yasuda-sama. Apparently that kept everyone away. Oh. Villagers that hit outsiders come out all the time in mystery novels. This was once a classic example of a xenophobic village. Oh god. Well, they demanded to persevere their pride. It was all long ago after all. What's beautiful? Like the background? Wait, do you mean like the background that was just there of the sort of bird's eye view of the village? Because if you think that, then oh my god, I agree. The art in this game is so good. Well, they'll deny it to preserve their pride. It was a long time ago after all. Things are different now. Shion followed up quickly, having said the thorns in Tomitaka-san's word. Tomitaka-san, embarrassed of what he said, scratched his head. So this shrine worships Yasuda-sama thinks of Hinamizawa as a holy ground and its symbol of their traditional hatred towards the outside world. I get it, so that's why they chose the shrine of Hinamizawa's garden spirit as their base of their operations to resist the construction project that came from outside. Correct, smile, Takano, please. She must dislike stupid people. Civilization, every last bit of it. The villagers gave everything desperate to replace the town with ration. And right in the midst of it, the incident drove home the finishing blow. Yasuda-sama's curse. The present managing the construction site of the Hinamizawa Dam was murdered 4 years ago, I believe. To the newspapers by storm, do you remember? Not really. He had a fight with a subordinate and was beaten to death with a pickaxe. Fucking hell. Slinder's head was torn off and the remains disposed of. The construction manager was murdered and dismembered. God, such a gruesome incident, but it was just that, an incident. It hasn't caused the incident afterwards, so should they really put it down to the curse? Then the following year, the miner who organised Hinamizawa's group of down proponents, he probably was left on vacation and died. Apparently it was an accident. Hinamizawa was hostile towards him. The police were all over the case of it was a homicide, and in the end it was just judged to have been an accident. God, that sound. Me when I drink day-old water. Let's go. Right. Now it's an accident. This is the most cuss-like one, but it's still far-fetched. And then on the next year, this time the priest of the shrine contracted an unknown illness and suddenly died. This may sound a little rude, but the old priest was a kind of wait-and-see type. Yeah, I probably should, but I just can't be bothered. The The whole village was in an uproar about the dam, but he just kind of didn't want to bother. The shrine was a symbol of the opposition movement, and its priest, well, his attitude worked against him. The villagers at the time had hoped for a leader, but their hopes were betrayed. Some people were apparently pretty angry too. So at the time, all the older people were like, this is your Yashiro-sama's curse. That's what they say. Oh god. It did seem like every year dam-related people to the village had resentment towards were dying. It was pretty creepy. Yeah. Oh, also, it's interesting. All these incidents and accidents always happen on the night of the Wataganashi festival. What? See? Starting to sound like a curse now, isn't it? Then, the year after that, in other words, last year, the man who was the leader of the dam proclaimers, the one who had accidentally died, was discovered dead, having been beaten to death. God. Of course they caught the criminal. Wait. They caught the criminal, and yet it's a curse. What? I mean, to be fair, maybe Yasudo-sama makes people, I don't know, maybe he warps the minds and takes over people just to make them insane enough into actually killing people. Because you remember what happened in, like, series, in the first chapter? Like, it could be seen as Yasudo-sama, like, completely taking over, then Myon completely just ruining them, making them do the deeds that they would have never done normally. So, I don't know, maybe that could be, like, maybe that could be why the criminals... Why there was a criminal. See, he really likes it like a curse, huh? 4 years in a row, each one of those incidents and accidents were relatively commonplace, but every single one of them happening on the night of the festival worshipping Oyasudo-sama? That's not normal. Oh, no. The old folks have been blindly accepting Oyasudo-sama's curse previous to the incidents these past few years. Even younger people too at first they thought it was stupid, but now nobody makes fun of it. Yeah, I can see where she's coming from. Even me, even if I didn't make sure there was a curse at all, thinking about all the incidents like this made me feel like maybe it's real. For example, just look at the preparations for the festival you were doing today. Everything might have been crazy during the battle against the dam, but just a few years ago the Wataganashi festival was never this well attended. Well, I guess you're right. If we didn't have Yasuda-sama to talk about, we wouldn't all be coming to a festival like this, would we? There's a lot of people who say the infidels might be punished, so they really do need to go to Yasuda-sama's festival. Sion nodded as she was mocking herself. So what about now, Kidskin? You're starting to get the feeling that maybe the curse is real, aren't you? I mean, you can't just laugh off people related to the construction project all dying like that. If I feel even like this now, then the more superstitious members of the village might feel stronger. Must feel stronger than that. God, yeah. Well, I mean, I still don't think there's a curse. I can understand those who believe there is, though. Well, Kei-chan, you really keep a whole head about this. Sion grinned, realizing I'd rejected the curse. It was neither a curse nor a coincidence then. What should we make of these incidents? Takuma-san said, smiling playfully as if posing a riddle. Neither a curse nor a coincidence, but every year somebody dies. What should we make of it then? Tomitake-san, catching on to the fact that I had no idea what to make of it, opened his mouth and came to my aid. Takano-san is suggesting that it might be the work of real people. Yeah, simple process of elimination would have got me there. I was a little taken aback at not having realised the answer immediately. Well, think about it. If it's neither a curse nor a coincidence, then people must be willingly carrying it out. It's the only explanation, right? Takano-san pressed on. I smiled bitterly in spite of myself. Here, I was just a few minutes ago thinking the very concept of a curse was absolutely absurd. When she suggested it was someone's doing, I ended up thinking there wasn't any way it could be a person. But Takano-san was right. It was either a curse or it was a person's doing. If unrealistic things like curses didn't exist, then the obvious next step would be to start thinking about who was behind it. But if that was the case, I glanced at Shion. If the culprit is a person, then they have to be someone from Minamizawa. That's what the police officer always thinks right now too. Hey, wait, that can't be. I thought I knew the reason Mion didn't want to talk about this. Oh god, if a Yasuda-sama's curse existed, then it was fine. It would be the divine judgment for the damn project business. However, if Oyasuno-sama's curse didn't exist, which it obviously didn't, then the culprit would be most likely to be someone from Hinamizawa. The villagers had worked desperately to oppose the dam construction project. I knew they had used all sorts of methods to fight against it. If one of those methods was maybe, people whisper that Oyasuno-sama's curse could be the doing of a secret group in the dam resistance movement. Fuck. Sion dryly put the words to my exact thoughts. Of course I didn't expect it. She was from Hinamizawa, so I didn't think she'd come out and say it herself. If you calm down and think about it, everybody who would come to the same conclusion. There wouldn't be a motive for anyone but people who benefit from opposing the dam project, right? I guess that's true. Admitting to the existence of a darker side of the dam conflict would have been rude to Mion, who spoke of it so highly. So I couldn't accept Sion's seemingly logical viewpoint. One thing, the police probably don't know this. There's proof that There's proof that someone from Hinamizawa committed these crimes and the people of Hinamizawa know it. What? I'm actually kind of confused. Sion rebunked me to keep my voice down. Sorry, but this proof, what is it? Is it that the one person dies and one more person disappears? Oh my god, I thought you meant like actual proof. When I said proof, I thought she was talking about, you know, actual evidence that point it to a potential criminal. Yeah. One more person disappears. Does that mean someone besides the person who died from the curse was a sacrifice? What do you mean by disappear? They just vanish and you never see them again. That's right. Suddenly without a trace. God. As he spoke, Sion pretended to do a trick with her hands like she was making a magician's hat disappear. One does a mysterious death and one disappears, never to be seen again. Strange vanishing act. But then how does that equate to someone in Hinamizawa being the culprit? I don't know. Well, actually, Hinamizawa's been the one really old legend. It's about how the people offer sacrifices to Oyasuno-sama to calm his well. Sacrifices? Yeah, they said they used to wrap a living person up in a bamboo mat and let them slowly sink down into a bottomless salt. Jesus Christ. Takano-san, though, explaining something pretty terrible, had a look of glee on her face as she did so. This is like the ultimate conspiracy theorist, and you cannot tell me otherwise. As far as I go from the literature, it actually took 3 days and 3 nights for them to see. Jesus. See, even people long ago liked symbolism. Wait, how the fuck do they know that? I mean, I know this was a false legend. This probably would be like a false legend. Well, I have my suspicions that it maybe couldn't have been false, but now I definitely know. Like, how could they know? As the body sunk, Oyasuno-sama's anger would be quelled. Both were submerged into the deep. God, that laugh. Takano-san was the only one laughing at this. Was she telling a joke or something? Sion didn't move to deny it, but I felt the difference between temperature between her coolest present and Takano-san's. This whole conversation, I think you can imagine after hearing it, the whole secret history of Hinamizawa. Everybody who has been in Hinamizawa for a long time knows it, but they don't talk about it. Takano-san's not from here, but she knows quite a lot. She really likes the whole history, folklore and stuff like that. Yeah, God. She learned about all of it by herself as well. How many not all that amazing, just curious, that all, like a child. I want to see scary things for the fun of it. Tomitaka-san laughed, a little bit embarrassed. Wait a minute, what does that mean? The other person who disappears during the incident, you're saying that they're offered as a sacrifice? Yeah. Sion answers in one word before anyone else can speak. Someone dies and then someone disappears. God. Well, whether they actually get sacrificed or not is a different issue, but every time something happens in the past, one person died and another person disappeared. For example, the first one where the dam site manager was killed, apparently one of those people responsible for that still hasn't been arrested. Fuck. Couldn't that mean he managed to get away? I don't see why we should treat him as a sacrifice. Well, the special would, I think, too. There was also the year after that with the leader of the dam proponents. He said he fell from a cliff and died while on vacation, right? Apparently his wife fell as well. The police investigated it fervently, but they were never able to find the wife. Fuck. Wait, so which... Oh, the leader of the dams. Damn. Oh my god, I didn't even mean for that to be a pun as well. Please kill me. Probably shouldn't say that when playing this game. Characters, for example, will probably take it too literally. The rim around the cliff was actually pretty high at the time, though. So you could have just been buried under the sand at the bottom as the lake downstream or something. The perpetrator would have dismembered look like that and wouldn't want to be caught, so they'd be desperate to run away and hide too. I've heard about some cases where the corpse wouldn't surface after the person drowned and swerved with it like that. I suppose. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's odd though. I thought sinking was caused like when the, for example, in this case, like when the density of the corpse would be higher than the density of all the, I don't know, just particles in water. But yeah, don't get why it wouldn't be like that. She vanished because of an unfortunate accident, but I still didn't see the connection to sacrifices. No, so I think it's the corpse would have more weight than the water has upthrust. I'm not entirely sure. I can never remember that. I don't know. If you took each of the past incidents in turn, none of the disappearances evoked that terrifying of an image. The year after that, with the priest suddenly falling ill and dying, it's much clearer. His wife left a suicide note. Fucking hell. They found it in the house in the night the priest died. It said something along the lines of her quelling Yasuno-sama's wrath through her death. The curse. It seems to turn up in this one though. Well, we may never know the truth about this matter. The swan the wife drowning herself in this giant bottomless one Takano-san mentioned before. Wait, so she actually drowned herself? What? I'm so confused. The police investigated it, but all they could find was several of her possessions. They never found the corpse. The police suspect it was a fake suicide and they're still investigating it now. Yeah, it just kind of seems too, I won't say it's too supernatural to be true. Somebody dies every year, and in the same way, somebody goes missing every year. Is he still trying to tell me that everyone who vanished was kidnapped by some extremely efficient means and dumped into the bottoms? The swamp was still alive and drowned to death, but a curse. That's unbelievable in its own right. And the next year, what was it? The dance proponent's sister-in-law? She was killed. So at that time, somebody else vanished? Somebody did disappear, and it was a boy around my age named Hojo Satoshi. Oh boy. Isn't everybody a marriage of the woman killed? Sion cut him with a slightly strong tone of voice. She knew the boy who had disappeared pretty well, at least that's the vibe I was getting. Oh boy. Wait. I'm so confused. So, in case you just realised, Satoshi Hojo, he's literally the person that has been disappeared. He's literally Satoko's brother, and yet he says nothing. That's so weird. Yeah, that sums everything up. One person always dies and one person always suddenly disappears. Leaving the suddenness aside, the fact that each incident was involved in one person disappearing. So that means the first person who dies is Yasuno-sama's daughters. The second person who vanishes is because the village sacrificed them. Is that it? Kei-chan, there is no curse. Somebody kills the first person under the curse of the curse, and somebody takes away the second person to be sacrificed. Fuck. But Sion, that means the criminal was in the village. That's what I've been guessing from the start. It's pretty shocking though, you know. We live in the Showa period. It's kinda hard to believe people are committing murder like it's nothing, using some ancient justifications, huh? I get what she means. It is really surprising that people actually buy this. But yeah. It didn't have anything to do with our discussion, but I got the feeling that maybe Sion didn't like Hinamizawa very much. Mion enjoyed talking about Hinamizawa and his epic tales, so she avoided talking about Oyasura-sama's curse, which didn't lay Hinamizawa in a very good light no matter how you looked at it. She was trying not to give me a bad impression of the village, so she didn't say anything. Sion, on the other hand, was somehow different. She wasn't rejecting the concept of a curse to purge Hinamizawa of this bad impression, but rather she became strongly believed that a member of the village was criminal behind this. Her conviction seemed a bit removed from the tight sense of community held by the people of Hinamizawa. Once upon a time, they looked so alike that you can mistake one for the other. Fuck, did my internet go out? Wait, hold up a sec. It just said connecting to chat and I've never had that before. Oh shit. Oh, it doesn't look like anything bad's happening. Okay, that's good. I was getting a powerful feeling that Shion had a completely different personality. Yeah, they do. Hell yeah. I couldn't agree more. Then everyone else, they all think of someone from Hinamizawa did it, right? Neither Shion nor Takano-san answered that. The deafening silence told me that all that needed to be said. Then let me ask another question. Is someone from Hinamizawa as the culprit then? Who is it? Neither Shion nor Takano-san had a reply to that question either, though it may have been rude to ask. I hope they wouldn't have had one. Oh, the reason I asked was to argue that their explanation that the culprit was from Hinamizawa was nothing more of one possibility. Sion caught on to my plan. She gave the pain smile at my petty spite to opened her mouth to speak. All I recently was just amounts to circumstantial evidence anyway. If any of us knew who it really was, we'd have gotten them in police hands already. As with anybody. Then what about Takano-san? She too smiled. Dryly as Shion had opened her own mouth. Well, I'd like to clear one thing up. I'm not a detective or anything at all, right? In all honesty, I'm not really interested in who the culprit is. Yeah. Takano-san, you said you are such a handful. Tomitaka-san gives a bitter laugh at her surprising opinion on the matter. You see, I just like cruel and atrocious ancient traditions and fairy tales. I only enjoy them from a curious onlooker's perspective. So even with a string of incidents, it's not much just finding out who the culprit is, but enjoying thinking about how the old traditions displayed by the incidents themselves still seems to have some pretty deep roots around here. Oh, interesting. Though she described herself as nothing more than a curious onlooker, her smile was as sharp as the tip of a blade. Women like her were very strange and very scary to me. Maybe it was just that I was in fearful awe of the persons whose emotions I couldn't comprehend. Well, I don't think any of this is interesting at all. The Wataganashi festival is coming up tomorrow, but I don't want anyone to die or disappear. Tomorrow, right, that's right. It completely slipped my mind. The string of murder incidents people were attributed to Oyasura-sama's curse. It wasn't over. If last year's incident wasn't the end, then tomorrow night at the festival, would somebody die and somebody disappear? I do wonder who will die tomorrow and who will disappear, though. Takano-san said, running a comb through her hair with elegant movements, with a thin smile and a voice that nearly made me shudder. She looked like she was enjoying the thought of the incidents that could happen tomorrow. Then, out of the blue, we heard a loud round of applause. They seemed to be ending the drinking party early. Right, I was making Mion wait this whole time, wasn't I? Fuck. I have to go back to her soon. Katie is dead. I can't lie. You're teasing the kid too much, Takano-san. Now kids can think it's all true. Well, it was pretty convincing, I wouldn't be surprised. He apologised. It's a bad habit of mine again. Said Takano-san, sticking out her tongue bashfully. The strangeness in her expression was nowhere to be found. when Takano-san sees an innocent child like you can't help but want to poke fun of them. It's a real bad habit. Damn. Keisuke, you listen to everything so earnestly that she ended up getting carried away. Unlike Takano-san, Tomitaka-san seemed like a totally normal person with common sense. They were apologizing after realizing what kind of impression they'd given me. The stuff Takano-san said is all fiction. If it made you harbor any bad impressions about Hinamizawa, then we apologize for that. It's not fiction though, these people did genuinely die. But I mean, the curse, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of fiction and yet it kind of isn't at the same time. Like, who knows if it actually happened? It's just a punchline, really. Jeez, Jiro-san. You felt surprised too, Takano-san. You're sorry for scaring him. And Takano-san and Tomitake-san were arguing and messing around now. The strained air around us had already dissipated. Kei-chan, you should already get going too. Mion is the jealous type. If she sees me, she'll probably start a fight, so I'll just start going home. Really, then I'll go and see what Mion's doing and apologize for making her wait. I guess. Sorry for being such a nuisance. Could you tell me Chan, we're sorry for boring you for so long? Oh, yes, I don't think telling her will make her feel any better, but sure. Tomitaka-san and Takano-san, standing next to each other, both began to chuckle. Okay, then in case Chan, let's try and run into each other at tomorrow's festival. We'll see each other. I mean, it's us we're talking about. After all, we'll be making so much trouble, it'll be hard for you not to find us. Sion and I said a goodbye from Tomitaka-san and Takano-san. Before we could leave, Takano-san called out for us. Thanks for listening so earnestly, what I had to say. You're just so good at listening. I had a great time talking to you. Good at listening? No, not at all. I was just in a perpetual bewilderment from all the shopping comics being thrown at me. One or another was my story pretty. Did you like the story today? Well, it was pretty interesting. Then I'll tell you some more sometime, okay? There's a lot of pretty interesting legends and fairy tales about Hinamizawa. Of course, a lot of strange and creepy ones too. I'll choose a bunch of my favourites and tell you about them. I was kind of happy but kind of worried. I couldn't help but smile dryly and scratch at my head. Keiichi-kun, you can go now. Takano-san is just messing with you. They say goodbye and run off. I heard Tomitake-san call out behind him in a clear voice so we would see each other at the festival tomorrow. Oh my god, that's really funny. I think Takano's just trying to pretend that these are all fiction and none of it happened now. Oh boy. When I went to the den Mion was watching for me in, she was nowhere to be found. I made her wait so long, maybe she got wound and went home. After I some adults passing by, I heard that she went home, talking to some relatives. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but my regret for having made Mion wait wasn't enough to triumph over the impression Takano-san and Shion's uncanny story left on me. Fuck. Serial murder incidents happened 4 years in a row, with tomorrow's events making this the 5th, and the possibility that someone from Hinamizawa was carrying out all this under the guise of the curse. The criticism of the ritual sacrifice entirely unbecoming of the Showa period we lived in. I regretted it a little at first, though it was too late. If none of the creepy stories had anything to do with me, then I should have let Mion pull me away from that crowd. I felt a little shame about my cheap curiosity getting the better of me. That's that day. God, so tomorrow's going to be like the actual, well, tomorrow. Oh my god. I'm getting Takano's scrapbook already. Wow. Yeah, so now we're going to go into like the actual Wataganashi day. Oh, that's going to be really interesting. I think what I'll do is like I'll read up until the beginning of the festival and then I'll just... No, I'll read up until... I think I'll stop at midnight because, yeah, I've got school tomorrow. Can't do much. I really meant to say things differently. I really didn't really want to feel this way. Miscommunication drove in the wedge. Those stuck in the edge driven to fear. Nobody can stop it now. Its cold, hard emotion claws deeply and cruelly at my bad heart. Oh, fuck. Wataganashi. At the time, why did I miss remorse? But now those words simply rang hollow. Who even is this talking? Is it Hanyu? I don't know, it sounds like it. What? It's Gage-kun, good morning, good morning. And then I was ecstatically waving her arms at me, already brimming with energy. What do you mean good morning? It's already evening. Just say... just say hello or something. But this is the first time I've seen you today, so I think good morning is right. It's right. I got it, okay then. Good morning, good morning. I grabbed Lena's hand and rubbed her with my hands. She swerved, reveling in emotion like a cat. Hey, John. I left without telling you. Oh no, that's my fault. Sorry for making you wait so long. Are you talking about setting up for the festival yesterday? How was it, Gage-kun? Did you do your job properly? The slight muscle pain throughout my body and my sluggish movements were already obvious. I did great. I'm pretty worn out now though. I grinned wryly at the three of us break out into laughter. Where is Satoko and Rika-chan? Are we meeting up with them at the festival? Yep. Rika-chan's actually been here since yesterday because he has such an important job. I think Satoko's stay with her, so they're already at the shrine. Right, I just remembered, today was Rika-chan's big performance. She's been practicing especially hard for this day. As her friend, I needed to make sure I went and cheered her on. Alright, let's go right away. Yeah. Yeah. When the nighttime part 2. When we got closer to the shrine, we started passing by more and more people and seeing a lot of parked cars. It began to get noisier too. I thought I could hear something like a bomb dance song. Without being able to restrain my impatience, I just up the entire flight of stone stairs. Gage-kun, you're going too fast. Wait for me. Man, Gage-kun, you're such a little kid. Oh wow, we've got the festival up now. Whoa, the shrine grounds, they were packed with people. If it was a festival, if I ever saw one. Wow, they went all out this year as well. Amazing. They're coming from Hinamizawa. Bigomon, the Kimiyoshi branch family is here too. He's been struggling with health issues in the Wataganashi last year, but it seems like he got better. Yeah, there was a lot of villagers that I didn't really know. They must have all been pouring in just for today. Oh, it's Satoko-chan. Hello. Oh, if it isn't everybody. Yes, hello everyone. Yes, Satoko, there's a lot of people today. Don't get lost in the crowd, okay? Who do you even think you're talking to? Satoko too seems somehow energetic. Of course, I'm the same way. Oh, where's Rika-chan? He has a lot of free charm, doesn't he? Rika was giving her respects to the mayor and other important people. She shall come before long. I see Rika-chan is a shrine made for today's festival after all. It's probably a pain for her to say hello to all the elders. It really is a pain. Hello everybody. Rika-chan, I want to take you home. Eek. Rika-chan wore an immaculate shrine maiden outfit that looked fresh off the shelves. It was a perfect fit for her somehow mystical appearance. How does it fit? It's not too long, is it? My grandma gave me some safety pins just in case the sleeves are too long. Safety pins? What the fuck? It's alright, it really is comfortable. As she spoke, she began to do some twists and stretches. It's great, it's so cute. And there was approximately one more person here getting a nosebleed from watching Rika-chan. Oh. Don't you think she's cute? If we don't, that she'll be all mine and I'll take her home with me. I think she's really cute, totally cool, enough that I want to pretend to be her big brother. Okay then. Right, oh god. If we take a picture from 2 different places and make it stereoscopic. What is that? We can eat or rather stare at a real... What the fuck? Why are you not questioning this? Oh my god. And then our eyes and mine glitter with stars as our nose bled and we... Oh god. Please tell me this is the next scene. Guy, you better stay away from them. Yeah, no shit. God. One person with sense. Oh my god. Yeah, I'll make it locked away in a basement somewhere. Bro, somebody knows. Oh, you look like you're enjoying it though, Rika-chan. We got Mika. Me, you're being harsh. We'll laugh together again. Okay, let's not hang around here. Let's get to the festival. There's not much time until Rika-chan's big debut. Let's go, everybody. Yeah. Festival of the year in the daughter of Sonozaki. Eat up. The yakisoba is full of pork. This year we filled it as much as we could. We even put in fried calamari. My God, I want to go there. Got to roll time at the yakisoba this year. It looks like quite an achievement. You have squid too. You put a ton of time into this, didn't you? Wow, it's tasty, it's tasty. Yeah, the squid is delicious, but the aroma is just fantastic. It wonderfully compensates for how soft it tends to be. Oh my God, if you guys have ever tried squid balls from Japan, my God, they are good. Oh God, I would actually pay large amounts of money to have what I had on Sunday. Because we went to a Japanese restaurant that was like in a local city on Sunday. It was actually really good. It was so good, actually. So good. There's a delightful amount of squid and pork in it too. Yep, not bad at all, I say. Keizan, you sound like you could walk in a cooking program and become the host. Oh my God, yeah, when I see Keizan acting like it's so good, it somehow tastes even better. I don't discriminate against delicious food, so anything that I say that is tasty has got to be worth trying out, right? Okay, whatever you say. Then Keiichi, please give us your opinion of this yakisoba again. I'll do it in 2 words. Totemo oishii. Bro, I didn't even hear it. What did he say? Motomo oishii. That's gotta be it. That means most delicious. If I had a second stomach, I'd buy another one right now. So what did he say? He just says umai. He doesn't say absolutely. Damn it. I wanted to learn something. I wanted to learn. I mean, I guess like zetai ni could be similar to absolutely, but that means definitely. So I don't know. Having heard my 3-star rating, a whole line of people suddenly formed in the front of the yakisoba stand. Wow, that's amazing. Keichan said it was so good that a little crowd started to form. Not bad. Bro, Keiichi is business. If I ever meet somebody like him in the market I sell stuff at, is that really just the way to go? Get him try sample of a product and then just have him recommend it to everyone? There was nothing to brag about, but I still decided to stick out my chest and put on airs. Oh, so then perhaps I should try it out. Mr. Could I perchance borrow you from one takoyaki? Satoko bought a safe with takoyaki, balls of fried octopus from the adjacent stand, and after blowing on it, put one in her mouth. And there's Satoko-chan. Wait, aren't they really flaming hot, those takoyaki things? If you give it a good rating, then we'll buy it too. Chomp, 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 chew, 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 gulp. Does this person actually eat with their mouth open? Oh God. Now it's time for Hinamizawa's very own food critic, Judge Hojo Satoko, to give her impressions. As usual, for a moment ago, Satoko hesitated to give her thoughts. Hey now, what's the matter? Everybody else takes one of their own and puts it else into their mouths. Don't know what gift. Mine's bad too, there's no octopus in it. Oh, the takoyaki vendor. Could this be some sort of summer festival octopus-free takoyaki stand? An evil takoyaki stand that skimped on the octopus because they figured it would make them good money today. Oh my God, did they actually? Oh, mine has some. Yeah, it's pretty good considering there's octopus in it. How am I supposed to explain that this octopus-free takoyaki is any good? Everybody wondered about that. Our quizzical look seemed to be drawing especially dubious stares from the people in line. Oh my God. How about this? Takoyaki without any octopus is really healthy. Who cares about health though? They're not. This is When They Cry we're playing. Why do we care about health? And even people who don't like octopus can like this delicious takoyaki. But like, you're at a festival. Health is not meant to be your priority. Yes, good for them. After hearing that, several surprise guests left the line. it had the exact opposite effect. Alright, then I'll give it a try next. A self-inspired take on takoyaki in which you can clearly taste the simple flavours of flour, green onions and pickled ginger. The unaffected taste is bolstered by the absence of octopus. It wasn't that bad, but after hearing the "there's not octopus in it" clause, even more people left the line. Because aren't any good comments, you can be honest. 400 yen is too much for this. Oh my god. Destroyed. 400 yen. Yeah, that was too honest. Even more customers leave the line, dealing a lethal blow. There were other takoyaki stands around after all. Well, I mean, we might not want to be doing this. Hey, Satoko. You started all this, so give us a great big turnaround. Oh, no, I can't do it. How would you expect me to lavish praise upon takoyaki without any octopus in it? God, you idiot. Satoko's angry outburst was the finishing blow. Oh god. Oh, the customers are all gone. Huh? The guy is staring at us. Why is that? Why is that? This person has Lena, I think she literally has Einstein IQ. Oh my god, sigh. There's no saving this crowd. Perhaps I, Mayabara Keiichi-sama, have lent a generous hand. Kids, you can do it. The one you saved the takoyaki vendor who didn't put any octopus in. Those smiles, you say something so bitter. Alright, fine. This may be the only chance you'll get to see a pro at work, so watch carefully. Did Katie take business class? I wonder. I shoved the stick into an octopus-less takoyaki and crammed it into my mouth. As before, there wasn't any octopus in it, but Mion's had some in it. That was the important point. The man who runs the takoyaki stand, he truly loves takoyaki in every meaning of the word. No, it could be said that he adores it. Everybody gasped in surprise, including the takoyaki vendor glaring at us. This man truly does love takoyaki, and because he loves it, he doesn't want to create half-hearted random ones. Isn't that right? The takoyaki vendor looked down. I'm sure those watching were listening intently, wanting to know why octopus takoyaki deserved such a high rating. Kei-san, if you really truly love takoyaki at this time, why didn't you make takoyaki without octopuses at all? Is he not betraying that very takoyaki? You might be right. In one sense, it is a betrayal. However, it's the best possible compromise this man could find. This man is making real takoyaki today, as he always does. However, one or two of them will need to stick to the real. Well, you're right. The one I ate had octopus in it. It actually did have it. It didn't taste bad at all, you know? Right, that was a bona fide takoyaki. But the other one was the biggest compromise he could make against the biases of the general populace who all think that there need to be 8 pieces on the stick or else it's not real takoyaki. Oh my god. Okay, it's gonna don't understand what you mean. Why is one of them the real thing and the other ones are fakes? Why? The secret lies in the octopus. This octopus, it's a true Akashi octopus, isn't it? In recent years, the number of octopuses caught in Akashi has decreased and their prices have risen drastically. The prices are now so high they wouldn't think of using them in takoyaki. Then the man who was looking down this whole time mumbled, yeah, that's right, Akashi octopuses, they're very expensive. But this man absolutely had to have the Akashi octopus. He could have bought much worse quality octopus for cheaper, as much as he wanted, and he could have still been able to fool everyone. There are plenty of other standing takoyaki ranges who claim theirs are from Akashi, even though they're not. But this man wouldn't accept it. He wouldn't tell lies. Akashi octopuses are supreme. He would never relinquish this one in stubborn conviction. This man loved takoyaki, that's why he never lied. Yeah, there was one point he had absolutely got a compromise on. What might that be? The number. The popular opinion is that a stick of takoyaki should have 8 pieces on it. Even if it's real Akashi octopus, he couldn't charge 400 yen for just one piece, couldn't he? If he didn't have 8 pieces, nobody would buy them. This man wept over it. In order to make one piece of takoyaki, he wouldn't even let himself lie through the other 7. Oh whoa, the octopus-free takoyaki vendor burst into tears. I gently clap on one of his shoulders. No matter what anyone else says, I will not forget how genuine you are. You, sir, are a true vendor of takoyaki. You're the only one with the right to call himself that. Clap. As I embrace the shoulders of this man, shedding his many tears, those watching delivered a round of applause. Motivated by my speech, everybody, I beg you, please eat some of this true takoyaki vendor's takoyaki. Oh my god. I love this. I love this. I mean, it is kind of true. I mean, it does have its false points. It does have its true points. I love this. Oh my god. If we don't judge the genuine men like this, how can we protect the true path of the takoyaki? If nobody else will eat them, then I will eat them all. Alright, everybody's lining up. Oh, let's go, Katie. You saved it. Katie, you did it, you did it. I think it was more that they thought Gaetan's propaganda speech was interesting rather than they thought the takoyaki actually looked good. Gaetan, you could probably sell plain old rocks if you tried. Bro, I bought a pet rock when I was in like year 7. You could do well with product demonstrations in a supermarket. I suspect you would be very good at selling off suspicious wonder knives. Oh god. Apparently standing my accessible pitch, the guy managing the stall next to us one called out to me. Hey you guys, can you do that for my sweet stew? Great, you all get the gist of it, right? It's your turn this time, then I'll... Okay, I'll do my best. Oh my god. Oh no. When apricot sweets are cold, they're very, very good. The apricot is sitting so quietly and nicely on top of the syrup. Oh god, I'm gonna get hungry. Wait, so I'm just trying to imagine this. I wanna take it home. It looks like she lost herself midway through, but her giving it such a natural place itself was bringing in some customers. A line was quickly forming behind Enna. Next up is Okonomiyaki stand. Satogo, you're up. Oh, rather well. The crunch of the fried tempura that mixed with yakisoba is simply to die for. I'm gonna be real. If I was here, that would be me. With a huge piece of bacon laid on top, when you bite into it, it all comes flooding out. Yeah, that's freaking great. Now I want to try some too. Then a huge line formed on my words. What on earth is this? Basically, all these onlookers are just following us around to all the stands. Oh my god. When people hear about food from others and then try it for themselves, it normally tastes a lot better than it normally would. So that's it. Even Rika-chan was scoring herself on the food, getting sauce from the bib. Getting sauce on the bib she put on to prevent her shrine maiden outfit to get from getting dirty. Damn. Nice, the older guys are getting into it too. Okay. Get-chan, which one should I use? Alright, Mion, you do the sign next to that. Show them the depths of your power. Ah, but Get-chan, the skull next to that is, whoops, a goldfish stooping stand. A bit out of our element. Oh, no, as club president, I won't flee no matter what my opponent is. Let's get started. Wait, a goldfish scooping store? How weird. Is this just like, I don't even know, what could it be? Like, hold up a sec. Could it be like, you just get a goldfish, you win a goldfish, or is it like hook a duck, but in Japan? The onlookers were also watching me on with hopeful eyes. Welcome, welcome, here's your another bowl. Oh, okay, here we go. The goldfish are energetic today. They really do look delicious. Small things like these you can tramp them down. Mother. Mion-san, what is the word you say? Mion, you read them. Did you read the one that I caught last year too? Oh my god. Somebody else explaining it to do. No, I didn't say like anything like that. Mion's face ran around and she shook it vehemently in denial. Well, I mean, you said so yourself that they looked really delicious. Yes, you did say indeed. My sister is omnivorous. She eats anything that can go in her mouth. Oh god, if they taste good, then maybe I'll try one next time. Oh well, Sion's here now. No, Rika-chan, don't, you'll get sick. You'll get sick. Hi, hey, what the hell, Sion? How long have you been here? No, I know, I was just about to mention it. Hey, girl. Hey, Ge-chan, Mion, everybody, good evening. Okay, yeah, I was kind of confused. He just appeared out of nowhere. Oh god, Mion. Where did you come from, Sion? I've been visited a bit with the yakisoba. Oh damn. You were all so loud that I found you right away. Jeez, you've got nothing to do with this, do you? You go somewhere else already. Jeez, Mion, don't treat me so cruelly, right? You're okay with me being here, right? Oh god. See, I grabbing my arm and pushing us. What the fuck? This is the worst. Oh no, kids gonna use such a perfect when you squish the jelly comes out, right? It's the same. This is something I have any control. Oh my god, is that right? Then what the fuck? Sion's oh god. Mion is the only person that's acting normally in this situation. I can't lie. Oh my god. Sion, what the heck are you trying to do? How vulgarizing that I misjudged you. What about my... Oh god. I feel like I want to die. Oh my... Okay, please tell me that was Mion. If that was Mion, this is my respect for Mion. This is my respect for Mion. Come on. Rika-chan and I, our faces now bruised, fell to the ground, limbs sprawled. Okay, that for dinner. Nice. Everybody's so dirty. No, don't punch me, it really hurts. You get what you deserve. Yes, Satoko, you're normal. Sheesh. Now that... Sheesh. No way. Now that Shion was here, the energy around us has increased by 120%. Your friends are so much fun, Mion. I never get bored of them. Alright, if you weren't here, I would have way much more fun, you know? I want to stay with you, but if I concentrate... Continue seducing kids on. My sister looks like she's literally gonna bite my head off, so I'll retreat for now. I'll be back in just see you, Mion. Don't be back, get the salt. Somebody get the salt. After teasing her older sister so much, Shion ran into the crowd of people and disappeared. Damn. I feel like I was born witness to a rare side of Mion-san. When Mi-chan is with Shi-chan, she looks kinda cute. We then smiled happily, earning a whack on the head from Mion. Oh, good for her. This is dumb stuff. Let's go to the next stand already. We went around just like that, really noisily and lively to the other stands. We were paying money towards the beginning, but midway through, the guys running through the shops thought we were just too funny. We ended up being able to fool around without paying much more. Damn lucky. Thumb. The vigorous sound of a big taiko drum entered through the air. Rika, it looks like it's time. Oh god. Oh yeah, looks like it's it. Right, it's about time Rika-chan to appear in the offertory dance. I'm a little bit nervous. Believe in yourself, all of your sweat will definitely announce to something, Rika-chan. Mion slapped hard on Rika-chan's back. That's right, you do fantastic, Rika. GL. I didn't know this. Yeah, that's the spirit. I warm my hand into her fist and raise it into the air. We're waiting for you, Rika-chan. Go for it, yay, remember? Go for it, yay. Rika-san gave the best smile I've ever seen, then pivoted on her heel and ran off. Okay, we should get going too. Right, let's cheer her on. You must keep silent during the performance. I got it, jeez. I rubbed her hand through her hair. She was worried about her good friend up to the end. We better hurry. All the good spots will be taken. Come on. We all went off, and everybody else followed them a moment later. A large amount of people were already clustered into the tight space to watch the edifying dance. Wow, there's a lot of people. I turned around to look at everybody else, but nobody was there. Where did everyone go? They probably got lost among all these people. Finally, I spotted the back of Mion's head on the other side of the crowd. Oh, definitely doesn't look like I can get over there. Well, we got separated, no big deal. We can just meet back up when Rika-chan's dance is over. I gave up finding on the others and wandered around trying to look for a place where I'd be able to see better. It didn't take long for me to realise I'd set a tool for watching between the heads of those people in front of me though. Thumb! Once again, even a louder taiko drum responded. This one was doing at the beginning of the dance. I couldn't see very well, but it seemed like Rika-chan common stage with the elders who were in priestly garb. I heard from low exhalations of the admiration and the seniors rubbing their prayer beads in gratitude. Everyone's heads were in the way and I couldn't see. It was really frustrating. We should have cut playtime short and come here to get the good spots earlier. After Rika-chan intoned the prayer, she took the festival hoe and walked to the pile of quotes stuck on the altar. That's right. The point of the ceremony was to purify bedding and to hold a memorial service, wasn't it? Then the solemn offertory dance began. She had to practice using a mochi-pounding mallet. The awkwardly shaped festival hoe Rika-chan held seemed really heavy. Back and forth, up and down, it was doubtlessly difficult to lift even in the air, but she sweated and waved and rised and dropped it again and again. She just couldn't deal with it and do it right away. As a shrine maiden, she needed to restrain the dignity and solemnity present at the festival. There must be a ton of pressure on Rika-chan's shoulders right now. God, I couldn't imagine. Damn, why am I cheering her on for a place I can barely see her? I'm afraid I should be right up in the best spot rooting for her. Kei-chan, over here. Somebody tugged lightly on the back of my shirt collar. It was Sion. She beckoned me outside the crowded ring of people. She had a mischievous grin on her face, and I took it as saying she knew a good place nobody knew of her. Sion, what's up? Shh, be quiet and come with me. After she told me, she ran in a big detour around the throng. Man, it's great to have somebody who knows the lay of the land here at times like this. Impressed though I was, I nearly lost sight of her right away. No more getting separated from me. I ran after her so I wouldn't be left behind. Oh boy, as I wondered in anticipation what kind of secret spot Sion had in mind, we left the crowd of people and went around the back of the shrine grounds. Hey, where are we going? We're getting further and further away. Just stay quiet and follow me, you'll understand too. Sion gave me a wink that reminded of Mion as she said that. No sign of people and not much moonlight. It was dark. We had gotten pretty far away from the crowd of people on the shrine grounds. How are we supposed to see Rika-chan's dance from here? I see, there's a high spot around here, isn't there? Like a rooftop or somewhere we can look down again, right? Oh god, he's so innocent. Well, why do we have to climb on the roof? Well, how else are we going to see Rika-chan's dance? Do you really want to see Rika-chan's dance? Kei-chan, it could be that your strike zone is really low. I don't think we're understanding each other here. Where are you going to show me somewhere I could see Rika-chan's dance from easily? What? Who made that promise? What's going on? Why me? Why do I always misunderstand Sion? Isn't it my fault? Am I reading the whole thing? Am I reading the wrong things into it? Why did you call me all the way out here? With an expression that indicated she wasn't fooling around, Sion pressed her index finger on her lips and said, slowly, gently, this place is a dark, dead and empty spot. You can't see it from the festival grounds. And now male and female of the same age are all alone together. Oh god. Could this be Sion? She's not planning something crazy again, is she? Shh. Look over there. See? Sion whispered, pointing into the dark underbush. And then we saw two figures, one male and one female. What's that? Is that the right scene of a rendezvous, of course. See closely. Can you tell who they are? I've been instantly into the dark, intently into the dark. Sion's suggestion. Oh, it's Tomitaka-san and Takano-san. Two of them were clearly breathing quietly and glancing around to make sure nobody knew where they were as they crouched before the entrance to a wooden storehouse-like building. Wait, Sion, could this be what you wanted to show me? Kei-chan, you see when Rika-chan dance every year, but you won't ever get a chance like this, okay? I thought that the Sonozaki sisters had each got their own personalities, but at times like this they seemed all too similar. I'm going to go back. Don't call me for something like this again. If you were to move right now, they'll see us. And a noisy argument, Takano-san suddenly turned around. Oh god. Oh my, who might that be? We held our breath and tried to wait it out, but it seems like Takano-san was now acutely aware of our presence. Sion and I exchanged glances, then gave up on climbing out from behind the bush. Well, hello there, the moon. I'm sure it's beautiful tonight, isn't it? My, if it isn't Shia-chan and Maya Maraki. Good evening, yes, the moon certainly was pretty. What's this, Gateman? You sure are smart. You know that? Having a secret date in a place like this. Then I guess we accidentally did something important. You're the ones who we were meeting up secretly. Tomitaka-san and Takano-san laughed at themselves and it got on my nerves for some reason. Wait, so you two weren't having a little rendezvous then?
それはもちろん違うよ。そういうロマンスも嫌いじゃないけどね。
No, I don't dislike that kind of romance.
残念だけど、あなたたちが覗き見したくなるような面白い場面期待に添え
Either
な
of
く
you
て
wanted to see.
申し
Sorry
訳
for
な
not
い
living
わ
up to
ね。
your expectations.
そうじゃなか
If
った
it
ら
wasn't a
何してるん
rendezvous,
です
then
か
what
富
were you
武さ
doing,
ん。
Tomitake-san?
今
Were
扉の
you
南京錠
messing
をい
around
じっ
with
て
the
ません
padlock
で
on
し
the
た。
door just now? Ooh. After she said that, I looked at the two of them again and I definitely saw it. They were hunched in front of a warehouse door, fiddling with a pretty heavy-looking padlock.
バレちゃうし、僕たちが倉庫破
We're
りを
trying to
した
break
なん
into the
て。
warehouse, but don't tell anyone,
内
right?
緒って
Don't tell anyone. Are you
それ
thieves or something?
泥棒って
I
こ
don't
と
know
で
if
す
I'm
か？
thinking late, but just because of how absently Tomitake-san was grinning.
いや
Oh
ね、
fuck. Oh.
泥棒って
No, no,
の
but there
は
are people who steal things,
別に
right?
私
It's not
たち
like
は
we were trying to take
物を
anything
持ち
out
出
of
そう
there.
としているわけじゃないのよ。へえ、
Oh,
じゃあ何
I
の
see.
ため
Then
に
why are
鍵
you
開
trying
け
to
なんて
unlock
こ
the
こ
door? This is the
開
forbidden
かずの
storehouse
財
for
布
ritual
フルデ
tools.
家とほん
Ritual
の一握りの
tools.
人間
Fuck.
しか入ることが許されないっていう。
They say the Furude family and a mere handful of others are allowed in. Forbidden storehouse? I took a few steps back at that and I looked on the entire warehouse. It certainly looked like one, but built removed from any signs of people, almost as if in secret. It was filthy, revealing how little of it was ever opened, and it was built to be durable, giving it a strange, overpowering impression. Now that I looked at it more closely, it was certainly different than normal warehouses.
ここはね、
This
最
place
具殿と言ってね、
they called ritual
最後を
implements.
しまってい
Basically,
る
this is the
倉庫
warehouse
な
where
の。
they store such tools used in
Yeah.
rituals. Well,
最後を祀っている
more
神
accurately,
殿
maybe
と言
it's
っ
a
ても
temple
いいか
where
もしれ
the
ないわね。
implements are
リカちゃんが
enshrined.
奉納演
The
舞で
ritual
使
held
ってい
because
る
I
祭
insisted
事
the
用の
arbitrary
クワ
dance
も
was inside here
も
until
ちろん
today.
フルデ
Of
家
course,
の
if
人間
anyone
以
but the
外
Holiday
は
family
不浄を
enters,
持ち込
they
むか
bring
ら
impurity
立ち入
into
り
it, so
禁
actually
止の不可侵領域。
nobody is allowed a single step inside
聖
it.
域なの。
Oh boy. And they're probably going to do it, aren't they? Should we absolutely not be going back to a place like this then? However, Dagano was wearing a childlike expression, an innocent smile at best, and terribly cruel grin at worst.
ひなみ沢の昔語
I
りや
told you I
伝
was
承を
researching
趣味で研
Hinamizawa's
究
folk
し
tales
て
and
るって
legends
言
out
っ
of
た
an
ら
interest in
私
them,
の
didn't
知
I?
的
A
興
lot
味
of
の
the
さま
answers
ざ
to
まな
questions
答
I'm
えが
curious
この
about
中に
are
詰まっ
hidden
て
away
る。この
inside
中に
here.
入れるチャ
I've
ン
waited
ス
all
を
this time until
今日
today
ま
for
で
the
ずっと
chance.
待ってたんだから。
Why would you go today though? This is literally the worst time you could go. A chance. Everybody's eyes were fixed on the dance, the shrine gowns, and the shrine gowns today. This is the ultimate blind spot. Well, I suppose, to be fair, today may be a good chance to go because everybody's watching the Wataganashi. Nobody is actually oblivious to the fact that people may be sneaking and just completely blaspheming to a shrine. God. By like going into a shrine. This is the ultimate blind spot.
へえ、富武さん
I
に
see.
鍵開けの技
I
術
didn't
がある
know
なんて
you had
知りま
lock
せん
picking
でし
skills,
た。
Tomitake-san. Oh god, did he unpick it?
僕だって
Stop it, I
い
don't
や
want
い
to
や
be
やって
doing
るん
this,
だよ。
okay?
付き合わせてし
Sorry
まっ
for
てごめん
taking
なさい
you
ね。
along with
でも
me, but this is
ジ
all
ロー
thanks
さ
to
ん
you,
感謝して
Jiro-san.
るわ。
I'm
いや
really ungrateful.
でも高野さ
Jeez.
ん、
This really is the
こう
only
いうと
time
ころ
I
に
understand
黙って入り
Takano-san.
込
I
むの
don't
は
want to be sleeping
やっ
into
ぱり
places
気が
like
利ける
this.
よ。
You really are a good person, Jiro-san.
やっぱりジローさんはいい人ね。
Tomitake-san unlocked the padlock and placed it to the side.
開いたよ。
Fuck, it's open.
ありがとう。いよいよね。
Thank you, at long at last. Takano-san gulped with an unusually excited air about her. She gave the heavy door a shove. The smell of mould and dust flowed out from the gap inside the doors. I had claimed because it didn't exist, but in this situation I could believe in them. If we went into such a holy place with our shoes on, it'd feel like we'd be punished somehow.
あなたた
How
ちも
about it?
共
Your
犯なんで
accomplices
す。
too.
せっかくだか
You
ら一
came
緒
all
に
the way
見
here, so
学
why
し
not
な
come
い。
in and take the tour?
ひなみ沢の
It'll be a
皮
little
脂を
field
埋め
trip
る
to a museum of
貴重な
precious
文化遺
cultural
産の
artifacts
見
that
物
could
使うよ。
conceal the secret history of
今日だ
Kanazawa.
けの限定
And it's our only
開
option
館。
today. Hehe.
別に
We're
俺た
not
ち
accomplices
共
or
犯って
anything.
わけじゃ。
面白いと思いま
Are
せ
you
ん？
interested though? God, that sort of menacing tone.
ねえ、覗いて
Come
み
on,
ま
let's
しょう
take
よ。
a peek. Sion said, predictably linking her on my
で
mind.
もこれは
But
絶
we
対
definitely shouldn't be doing this.
神聖な倉庫なんだ
This is a
ろ。
holy warehouse,
最
isn't
具殿っ
it?
て言った
You
っ
said
け？
a ritual implements, right?
ますます勝手に入っちゃま
I
ずいよ。
really feel like we shouldn't go in.
私は一応その崎の人間ですか
I'm
ら、
part of the Sonozaki
この
family,
中
so
に
I
あ
have
る
a
も
good
のは
guess
おお
as
よ
to
って
what we'll
も
find in there, but I want
それ
you
を
to see it
俺
too,
に
kids.
見てもらいたいもの。
John. You want to show you something to me? I thought it was just a ploy, but Sion's eyes looked entirely serious. Of course, she was the sort who could lie with a straight face. Of course, I was an average boy too. My curiosity was at least twice of a normal person. Sleeping forbidden treasures, never never to leave this warehouse. Chances like this don't come around too often. If I had to choose them, I want to see. Until the locked door is open though, I don't know about this. If you're not interested in Kit-chan, then you can leave now. I think you'll wonder about it later though. Oh my god. But these people are so bad in terms of temptations. Like, god. And Tomidaka-san spoke just after listening to our decision of having himself sat down on the stairs to take a short rest. I'll keep watch here. I'm going and check out with them. I'm not too interested, but it might be pretty interesting for a young guy like you, Keisuke. Said, laughing mischievously. There was no will in his laughter. Tomidaka-san, do you know what's in there? Kind of Takano-san told me all about it. Wait, so she knows what's in there already. What? Must be a pain to have to go along with your companions' unique hobbies. Tomidaka-san didn't answer that, only responding with a pained smile. Takano-san had this scary air about her, like she dropped absolutely everything else for something she had an interest in and go straight for it. But Tomidaka-san, on the other hand, seemed like the gold standard of what a normal person should be. Oh god, peer pressure. Having him tell me so frankly to check it out made sudden guilt feel lighter. Oh. Okay, but just for a little, if it's not interesting, I'm leaving. Oh boy, that's a mistake. You got it, Shion gave me another Mion-like wink. Looks like we've decided. Shall we go inside? Jiro-san, we leave this to you. Tomidaka-san waved his hand to see us off. Fuck. Oh boy, here we are. The shrine. The inside was pitch black, but Takano turned on the battery-powered lantern she brought, revealing a pretty cramped front room. It's so dark in here. Everybody take care not to trip over everything. Wait, hang on. I thought Tomidaka-san, he was just going to stand outside. Wait, I'm really confused. Interesting. I appreciate the concern. Okay, Doorman, have a good watch. We're shutting the door now. Oh, right. Takano-san smiled spitefully as if leaving Tomidaka-san out of something fun and began to close the door. Man, alright, everybody. There was a low, heavy and loud noise, and we were completely cut off from the outside world and covered in silent darkness. Takano-san's lantern was the only light we had. Fuck. It'll be fine. It's an outdoor lantern with backup batteries inside. It won't go out or anything. It looks like Takano noticed my uneasy expression. Couldn't help but blush a little and avert my gaze. Deeper inside there was a heavy and old but sturdy door with solemn decorations on it. It was the last door sealing away what was within. Strange how such an antechamber. Yeah, it's an antechamber even though it's just a warehouse, isn't it? I believe it's set up this way so when you open one door at a time, never letting remove all the tools. Oh. Takano-san explained this, awfully impressed by the construction. But still, it's really dark in here. Huh? That over there, I spotted a circuit breaker hanging from a clump of wiring, clumsily attached to the wall. Oh, here. Is this the light switch or something? I flipped the biggest switch I can find, and with a click, the pitch black room was illuminated by an old bare light bulb. Ow. Everybody scrunched their faces up at the sudden stroke-like brightness. Don't. Before she even finished, she slapped my hand and flipped the switch back. There was another loud click and the room returned to darkness with the lantern only for illumination. Ow. You can't get on. We're snuck in here, remember? If you don't want the light, it might give us away. I scolded Shion fairly harshly. It looks like she was worried about whether somebody had seen them from the momentarily light. It's alright. It was only for a moment. Takano-san remained a very relaxed adult. It seems like she was confident even she could talk her way out of it if somebody did see us. Let's go in. Here we go. Here. The even heavier door opened, and this time it wasn't just the dust that came out with the air. There was also a nasty smell. One smell that was like opening a dustbill cupboard in the back of the kitchen that hadn't been opened in years. And the other smell, the nasty one, was hard to explain, but it was like the raw odour of a fish market. Oh god. I don't want to imagine where that comes from. Somehow. From how the sound echoed, the wind felt far larger than the first. Dagon-no-san held up her lantern and revealed the contents of the expansive room. Whoa. At the back of the wall of the storehouse right in front of us was a Buddha-like holy object standing there looking down at us. I was taken aback by its unseen force, lit up by the slender beam of the lantern. Oh god. Oh shit, that's Oyashiro-sama? Boy. Eek. This place looks proper dodgy. It's far grander than the one in the shrine, Oyashiro-sama. So this is the spirit protecting Hinamizawa, the one guarding the holy land of Hinamizawa from the impurities of the outside world, and the one delivering punishment after punishment upon those who attempted to sully the land within the dam construction. It looks like there were far more tools still here than I thought, but this is so sad. None of them have been maintained. How unfortunate they're in such a state. Even in the dim light, I could see a lot of strange objects lining the walls, ceilings, and shelves. Dagon-no-san's feeling as if Trance was infatuated by these very implements filling the dark room. This wasn't very festival-like or traditional, but instead this was more like the workshop of a blacksmith or carpenter. There was a lot of large wooden metal tools packed in here. Putting it bluntly, it was all pretty boring stuff. I'd imagine there'd be more artistic things in here from the Heian period, but these are far cry from being cultural artifacts. My expression betrayed by my dashed hopes, and they caught on right away. Oh, is this more interesting for you? I'm not into literature or art, so I can look at this stuff, but I don't really understand its value. Guess really low, you don't get it. I guess that's only natural. Dagon-no-san reached into a paper bag she'd been holding the whole time and took out a worn scrap book and began to flip through it. Then just for you kids, I'll tell you an old story. It's a common tale in this region. If you go into the library, it will be on their recommended reading list. Damn. Telling stories in such a dark, creepy place. She must have a horror story, and my sealed face belied nothing but calm. If she had the same personality as Mion, she'd have found fault with me being scared. I'll endure it now and pretend to be calm. Okay, alright. I'll read it. After confirming that I was going to be quiet and listen, she began to speak softly, like a kindergarten teacher reading. Picture book. Long ago, in the 7 villages in the mountains, there was a swamp. Oh boy, the swamp was very, very deep. Some called it bottomless. People said it was connected to hell, the land of demons. Rumours said that it was deeper than the ocean, so that anyone it swallowed was sink into the underworld, bottomless swamp. Its name was Higurashi. Wait, I thought back to the story I heard yesterday about the sacrifices sinking in the bottomless swamp. Could that be the swamp she's talking about? Higurashi. Eek, even. So then, the village was Hinamizawa, right? You catch on quickly, that's right. There was no Higurashi village at the time. Higurashi village is a very inauspicious name. It evokes quite the image, doesn't it? I heard the name was changed in the Meiji period. The name of the swamp connected to hell was called Onigashi, which meant the Demon's Abyss. Fucking hell. And the true name of this village, Hinamizawa, was Onigashi Village. Fuck. The village belonged to that abyss, or to hell in other words. They lived their lives worshipping the swamps interconnected. Then one day... Oh fuck. Demons began to appear from deep in the swamp. The villagers feared that hell was overflowing. The demons mercilessly attacked the villagers. They could only watch in fear. They could do no more than hide themselves and tremble. So did somebody exterminate them? Unfortunately, there is no Momotaro or Superman in this fairy tale. Then did they get the whole village together to fight them? Heavens no, the villagers weren't nearly strong enough to fight on evil demons. And the only recourse would be to flee the village. They couldn't do that either. To the villagers, it was their beloved homeland. It didn't matter how terrifying the demons, they wouldn't have run away so easily. Then what did they do? Wouldn't they just get wiped out? I have a feeling unable to fight and unable to run. All they could do was wait for the village to be destroyed, and then when everybody had lost hope, their god, Oyasuro-sama, descended
なる
on
ほど
them.
つまり
I see, so
天からやってきた
Oyasuro-sama
お社様が
came down from the
鬼
sky
たちを
and
やっつ
beat
ける
up
わけ
all
です
the
か
demons then.
ケイちゃんは男の
You're
子です
such a boy,
ぐに
Kate-san.
腕
You
力で
always
解
jump
決する
straight to
方に
using
走る
thought
ん
to
ですから
resolve things. She got sighed, a little annoyed, embarrassed. I hold my tongue.
お社様
The thing is
や
about
っつける
Oyasuro-sama, he wasn't a violent
そ
god
ういう
who
暴
beat
力的
them
な
up, like
もっ
you're saying.
と優
He was a kind god
し
filled with love and
い
benevolence.
慈愛のある神様だったの
Ooh. The strength of Oyasuro-sama descended from the heavens and couldn't be compared to that of demons. They didn't even fight, they simply prostrated themselves to get before his radiant authority. Oyasuro-sama urged them to go back to hell from whence they came, but the demons wept and challenged him, saying they could never return.
鬼たちの世界にも
The word
厳
of the
しい
demons too has harsh
彼らは
commandments.
地獄を
They
追
claimed
放
they
さ
had
れ
been
た
banished
鬼
from
たちだ
hell.
ったんです
Demons, who didn't have a place to go to, neither in hell nor in the human world. Of course, they were forever attacking the village. They deeply reflected on our
村人たち
sorry.
も話を聞くうち
Damn.
に少し
Surprising
ず
for
つ気の
demons.
毒になっていった
As the village conversed amongst themselves, little by little they came to pity
それでね
the demons. And
村
after
の
talking
みん
with
なで
everyone in
話
the
し合った
village, they
結果
decided to live
退治する
alongside
と
them.
か追っ払うっていう昔話は多いけど
A lot of fairy
共
tales
存
of
って
them
の
being
は
exterminated
確か
or
に
driven
珍し
away,
いで
but
す
you
ね
don't often hear one where they live in peace.
ですよね
I'm just confused how demons would live with people. You're
鬼っ
right.
てのは分か
Demons
ん
are
ない
supposed to symbolize
諸
all
悪
evils.
それとの
The
共
story
存を決
where
めた
they
とい
decide
う
to
お
live
話
together
なん
with
だから
humans is certainly
本当に
strange.
変わってます
Yeah, I agree. When the demons first heard of the village's invitation, they doubted their ears, but soon burst into tears of joy. The villagers had given them a place to live. They said that in payment for this good deed, the demons shared their many kinds of power and secrets with the villagers. Oh boy, of course. Oh god.
お社様は
Oyasuro-sama was
その
very
微
pleased
笑
with
ま
this
し
happy
い鬼た
exchange.
ちが
He gave
村
the
人と
demons
分
the
け
bodies
隔
of
てな
humans
く
so that
暮ら
they
せ
would
る
be...
よう
What
人
the
間
fuck?
そして自らも地上にとどまり
Damn.
末永く
This
両者
person...
の交流を見守ることにしたん
This
だそう
person
よ
really values the meaning of life, as you can obviously see. He himself decided to stay on the surface and watch over the everlasting peace between them. A land in which man, demon and god live together. I thought that the word demon was a noun meaning evil that needs to be exterminated. A god may have meditated for them, but you don't often hear happy endings like where both sides live in harmony. I see, I guess it is kind of interesting.
普通のおとぎ話ならここで終わりなんだけ
Although
ど
the normal family tale
この
ends here, it was
話は
revised quite a bit
江
during
戸
the
時代
Edo
にだいぶ
period
加
during
筆されたみ
a
たい
much
で
longer story.
まだまだ続く随分と長い
After that, the
話になっ
humans and
てるわ
demons intermixed, and eventually there was no difference between
鬼
them.
の存在は
Oh my God.
結局
So the
村に溶け
demons
込んで
end up
消え
disappearing.
消えたり
No,
なんか
not
し
at all.
半分はしっかりと
Half
残
of
ってた
them
そうで
stayed
すよ
just as they were. Interesting. The knowledge the villagers had received from the demons basically made them into something inhuman, what people call transcendent. They were well aware of the power that they had was heresy, and as those below worshipped them, they lived out their lives in secrecy.
このお話がねその
The
後に
stories
派
of
生す
many
る
derivative tales and pieces of fiction. It's the
だから
foundation, I mean, the
原
basis.
点って
What do you mean the
村
root?
人たち
So
は
means the part
鬼の
about
血を引いているという
the
部分
villagers having
つま
demon
り
blood. What I
こ
mean
の
is
辺りに伝わるさま
all
ざ
the
まな伝
legends
承や
from
昔
around here are
話は
based on the premise of
全部
that the
その村の
villagers
人
are
たち
all
は
descended
鬼
from
の血を引い
demons.
ているというのが
Oh my
前提になっているんです
There was a hint of amusement in Sion's face as she said that. It would be like she wanted to say that she too had demon blood in her. Is there any proof though? Maybe it's somehow rooted in the historical fact beyond just fairy tales.
じゃあ
Oh,
前
my
原
Malagoon,
君
do you
は
think the demons really
沼
did
か
come
ら
out of the
鬼が
swamp
現
and
れ
breed
て
with
う
humans?
ん
Well,
信じないわけじゃ
it's
ないん
not
で
that
す
I
け
don't
ど
believe it, but when she said demon, she meant the ones from hell. But in ancient Japan, the word wasn't necessarily used to denote. The word isn't usually used to denote only that kind, right? Oh, interesting. The more well-known use involves the drifting. The more well-known use involves drifting foreigner theory. As the story goes, Westerners who were shipwrecked in nearby seas had such remarkably different customs that they were called demons. Fucking hell. Japanese people were relatively similar in appearance to other Asians, but everything about those from the West was different. Their physiques, their faces and their skin colour. In Japan, the terms red demon and blue demon evoked images of specifically Westerns. That's really interesting. Didn't actually realise that. Lacking in skin pigments, Westerners would sunburn easily and turn red. being fair skinned, I think blood vessels appearing on their skin would look blue too. A handful of accidental aliens would drift into Japan and come after persecution, being called demons. They would flee into the mountains to survive, turn into bandit groups, and would attack villages for food and the like.
なんて説はどうでしょう。
How does that explanation sound? Maybe it's a bit childish. Takano gave me a weird smile when, having come up with such an impromptu hypothesis, I unconsciously followed up with a self-deprecation. Still, she didn't smile as if to make fun of me. It's not ridiculous. There are a lot of people who subscribe to the drifting foreigner theory, even though, so, nobody actually knows what happened. Were the groups of foreigners who had turned to the banditry, or were they really demons who had come up from the bottom of the world?
じゃあ
Then, Takano-san, which one do you
高野さん
believe?
はどっちを
真相は別にして
The truth of the matter aside, I'd
夢のあ
rather
る方を
believe the
信
more
じたいわね
fantastic
その方
explanation.
が面白いで
It's
しょ
more fun that way, isn't it? Her answer made her sound like a bit of a romanticist. Oh my god. Eek. Here I thought she'd reject unrealistic stories like that.
さて
Now
い
then,
よいよここからよ
this is
面
where
白くな
the
るのは
fun begins. Oh god. Takano-san brought an end to her storytelling and wait for a moment as if to tantalize us. Huh? Suddenly Shion looked around as if something had caught her eye. Her head bobbed to and fro, making sure she was aware of nothing being changed.
どうしたシオン。
What's wrong with Shion?
ごめんなさい
I'm sorry.
気にし
Please
ない
don't
でく
worry
だ
about
さ
it.
い
God. Shion pretended as nothing had happened. Takano-san made sure nothing had happened and then cleared her throat and broached the next subject.
村人たち
I
に
explained that half of the villages have
実
demon
は
blood.
その
That
血
blood
なんだ
they
けど
actually say is the blood of the
鬼は
demon
鬼
that
でも
eats people. What
人
the fuck?
食い鬼の血なんだって言われてるの
Oh, so I suppose that's that drifting foreigner theory gone out of the roof. I mean, I don't know. I don't think people would eat other people, even in those times. I don't know.
人食い王に急に物騒な響きになりました
Escalated
ね。
quickly. Bro, I know.
その血は
That blood still
今
runs
でも
through the
村人
villagers'
たち時
veins.
折
They said that sometimes
そ
the
の
blood
血が
awakens
眠
from
りを覚ます
slumber.
と言われてるわ
I thought the fairy tale had a happy ending, but with the humans and demons living together in peace, but it began to change into a brutal,
人
bloody
食い
story.
鬼だけ
Well, they eat
何十
people.
年
They
か
say
に
that
一度
every decade or so they
どう
can't
しても
help
人
but
肉が
wait
食べたくて
but
仕
want
方
to
がなくなる
feast
周期
on
があるんです
flesh.
だからって
The
村
villagers
人
can't
同
be
士で
over
取
the
ったから彼ら
villagers.
はその度に人里
So
へ
when
降
this
り
happens,
鬼隠
it's
し
said
を
that
したと
they
伝えら
descended
れてる
on the human villagers and conducted onikakushi.
何ですか鬼隠しって。
What's an onikakushi?
平たく言えば
Briefly
鬼たち
speaking,
に
it's
よる
when
誘
a
拐
demon
行為
kidnaps
よ
someone when a person is demoned
鬼ヶ
away.
淵村の村人
They
たち
say
が
the
人里に押し
the
寄せ
villagers on
哀れな生
Wataganashi
贄
would
を無理やり力ずくでさらったんで
unfortunate
す
human villagers and others get kidnapped, sacrifice this girl. Takano-san's explanation was plain and simple, but when I imagined what it must have been like, it was terrifying. They may lose their human reason. The villagers turn into real demons en masse. They attack the villagers they loathe in the dirty world of the masses below, and then they kill and eat their sacrifices.
それじゃあ鬼と何ら変わりないじゃないですか。
Could explain why there's no trace of like corpses, but this just seems too sort of, don't know, fantasy-like to be true. So there's no difference from demons
おやつ
after.
様はどうしたんで
Whatever
す
else
その
was
村
on
に
the
とどまって
Isn't he supposed to
人
be
々を
staying
見
in
守ってる
this
んじゃなかっ
village
た
and
も
watching
ち
over
ろ
them?
んだから鬼隠しは無差別ではなく神様が決めた生贄以
The
外
other
に
knows
は
on
誰も
nothing
さらわな
about
か
it.
った
Of
らしい
Onikakushi
し
isn't that indiscriminate. The villagers apparently never kidnapped anyone other than the sacrifices
ほ
decided
と
on
んどの場合
by
は
their gods. In the
一
text,
人が
it's
二人
usually
だ
one or
った
two
って
people.
記されてるわね
A village inhabited by those both human and inhuman. It was like the heartwarming episode's colours had averted, like negative film, revealing the painful and ugly truth.
そうして生
So
贄
on
を
the
さ
nights
ら
when
っ
they
てきた
stole away
夜に
villages,
哀れな犠
they
牲
would
者
feast
を
on
美味しく
kidnapped
いただくた
sacrifices,
め
which is why they
綿流しの儀
whose
式が開かれ
nights
た
came
と
to
い
be
う
known as Wataganashi. Oh. Fucking hell. Wataganashi. Night's festival was Wataganashi. I just couldn't reconcile the fun festival with the horrible tale Takano-san was telling me.
綿流しは冬の間に使った布団なんかに感謝するお祭りじゃなかったでしたっけ？
that we used over the winter or something?
ケイちゃん、綿って言いません？
has another meaning
臓
now.
物のこと。
Means See on whoever silent till now spoke up.
そういえば言うな。
I guess that's true.
魚の綿っていう。
Wait, what? Jigsaw puzzle, the fun times I had today and Takano's grotesque tale clicked together in my mind.
綿流
Watanashi
し。
so you're saying got spilly. Oh, I didn't think saying that could ever feel so nauseating.
そう、前原くんの想像している
Yes.
通り、今でこそ綿流し
Right
は
now, the
毎年6月に行わ
festival might
れ
be
る
a somewhat early
ちょっと
summer
早い
festival
夏祭りに過ぎないけど、
occurring every June, but it
昔
used to be
哀れな食材を
different.
さら
It
って
used to
き
be a
た夜に
ghastly
だけ開
cannibalistic
かれ
feast
た
held on the night where the villagers were
凄
collecting
惨
their
な人食いの
unfortunate
宴
dinner.
嘘だ。
That can't be true. I had no real reason to say that, but I couldn't help it.
前原くんはさ
But
っ
you
き
said that the
綿
Watanashi
流
is
し
a
は
ritual
布
about
団を綿
horrifying
が詰まっ
hudons,
た
right?
布
What do you
団って
think the hudons filled with
何を
cotton
意味
with
してると
wata
思うかしら？
represent?
布団は布団だろう。
Hudons
シング。
are hudons. They're
寝るための
beds.
道
The
具だよ。
villagers sleeping in.
他に何の
What
意
else
味
could
があ
they
るんだ
possibly
よ。
represent? I was rattling on desperately, tempting to deny the horrible festival that Takano-san was describing. Deep down, however, I found myself understanding all too well what she meant. Oh god. Hudons stuff of cotton. If the cottons represented entrails in both pronunciation and meaning, then entrails... That's disgusting. Ugh. I don't even want to think about that. That is true, but...
では、リカちゃんがやった
Why
奉
don't you think
納
back
演
to the
舞を
offer
思い
tree
出して
dance
ちょう
like
だい。
Nika-chan
リカちゃんが
performed?
あそこで
Do you
何
know,
をして
do you know what she doing?
わからねえよ。
No,
第
I
一。
didn't
リ
even
カちゃん
watch
の
the
演舞
whole
は
thing
最後
anyway.
までちゃんと見。
ケイちゃん、
Get on, you're
エキ
getting
サイ
too
ト
worked
し
out.
すぎです。
Sion grabbed one of my ears, reminding me this wasn't somewhere I should raise my voice, even though so I couldn't suppress this agitation I feel.
リカちゃんが持っていた
Nika-san was
祭
gathering
事
out
用
a
の
festival
もう
hoe.
うすうすは気
You
づい
probably
てる
realised
と
it
思う
already,
け
but
ど、
that's not a hoe for plowing
人
fields.
間の腹
It's a
を
tool for
こじ開
dice.
けるための
Oh,
大
fuck.
道具なのよ。
I didn't see the dance all the way through, though I didn't know what type of performance Nika-chan was putting on after I left. God, this illustration is so good. Genuine respect. When I told this to Takano-san, she politely explained as Nika-chan's dance to me. To summarize what she said after what I seen, Nika-chan would pierce the hudons with that hoe and cut them open and pull out the cotton inside. She cut the cotton out one bit at a time and said to it flow. That's the type of
平
ritual
た
it
く
was.
言えば
Broadly speaking, it was quite the
魚の
bombast
綿を取り出して
ceremony
三角コーナ
where
ーに
they'd
捨てるのを
rip guts
仰
and
々し
throw
く儀
them
式
into a
仕立てに
basin.
したってことね。
I've got to screenshot this. I'm in when they cry, no way.
So れで儀式はおし
And then the ritual was over. That's so funny, that. I shouldn't even be laughing. This shit is horrible. But like, yeah. And then the ritual was over.
その
I
後
thought
は
that afterwards the villagers
それぞれ
even
の
went
役
through a
割を
different
持った
route,
村
dismantled
人
the
た
flesh
ち
piece
が
by piece. And
おのおの
God. Takano-san was strangely happy. I felt for some reason violent displeasure. Because on every day during our lunch break, she'd take a rice pounding mallet into the schoolyard, and she worked so hard, sweating bullets to practice for the arbitrary dance she had done today. All that effort, all that work. Takano-san disgraced it. Even though she worked so hard to practice for
高野
today,
さんももう少し
Takano-san, I
言葉を
think
選
you
ケイ
should
ちゃ
choose
ん
your word
ナ
more
イーブなんで
carefully.
すから
Kei-chan's
あ
pretty,
まり
you
から
know,
かわないで
so
く
don't
ださ
tease
い
him so much. A moment before I opened my mouth to express how angry I was, Sion stopped me. Sion must have been fully aware how this story had made me
ごめん
feel.
な男の子だ
I'm
か
sorry, I
ら
thought
シ
you'd
ョ
like
ッ
a
ピン
story
グの
from some
話
sort
は
of
結
shop
構
funny
好
since
き
you're
か
a
と思っ
boy.
て
Oh
こ
god.
の辺まで話を聞けば
Takano-san spoke without
ケイ
a
ちゃ
hint
ん
of
にも
malice as
こ
she
の細
frowned
具伝の
gratefully.
中にどういうものがあるのか理解できるよう
Hearing
になっ
that,
て
did
き
you
ません
figure
か
out what all of this type of stuff is in our storehouse, Kei-chan? In the storehouse. Good. Didn't say ah. Sion pointed out in one of the walls, vaguely illuminated by the lantern's light, there was, mere moments ago, they hadn't held my interest. They were just boring little tools lined up on the shelves. All those uninteresting tools that I didn't understand how to use. They all suddenly took a new meaning. I couldn't help but let out a groan. At first they looked like carpentry tools, like chills or like, oh no. However, when I thought back, I seen pictures of these sort of tools before. Yeah, they came up in Japanese history. Oh god. Yes, on the page introducing the Kaitai Shinsho, the new text on anatomy. I suppose Shin and then Sho is probably like Atarashi's kanji and then Kaku's kanji for the second one. Kaitai, maybe that could just... That can't be. Kaitai cannot be like want to buy in this context, no way.
こういうのはね、医
These
学
other
の
things,
本
they're
場
pretty
ド
realistically
イ
in
ツの
the
文献の方が
literature
リ
of
アルに
Germany
掲載されてる
after
わ
all
よ
the medical world. Damn. These aren't carpentry tools, these strange shaped tools, they're for everyone knows that in the Edo period there were dissected records of those who had been put to death in order to gain knowledge about... Oh god. Illustrations of the dissection. Tools they used at the time became textbook supplements. The things hung up on this wall all looked exactly the same as those.
もっと怖い
If you
言い
want
方
to
を
scare
す
me
るな
away
ら
looking at it, think
調
of that as...
理道具といったところかしら
Die. I probably shouldn't say that, I'm just saying it jokingly, but like, why? Takano-san holding the lantern, the only light source in the room, led us along the wall. She had the only light, so I had to sneak after her whether I liked it or not.
ほら
Look, Takano-san illuminated a coil chain which left a bigger impression than the other things we saw. The chain itself was nothing unusual, but further along it were metal fetters that were like hinges clearly meant for binding people. Wait. I think it's that thing over there. The thing to the left of the statue. The thing next to that, like, circular thing. Kei-chan, look at that. Sion tapped me on the shoulder and pointed me to a restraining table that was clearly shaped like... God, my spine rose, my brow felt like it was turning into sherbet as it crawled up my back. On each of the joints there were things like chains and iron balls attached. Beside the table was surgical sacrifice, ready to spread their arms out and wide and close them.
まな板じゃないかしら
He's getting too worked up on this. They're not gonna torture him. It's probably a chopping block. I think he strapped the sacrifice down to prepare
こ
it
の
for
台の
eating.
上でお
The
料
worst
理を
chopping
したん
block
だと
sent
思うわ
a
ね
jolt from my body. When I looked more closely, there were many dark slices carved into it as through a knife or something. Oh god. So it did actually work. They were the most clear-cut signs of usage you could ask for. It proved these tools weren't just for show, they were used for their original purpose. Fucking hell. If some people were strapped tightly onto this table, they probably wouldn't even be able to move a muscle. The guys would be defenseless. You could... Oh god, and then you could...
話には聞いて
I
た
heard
け
about
ど
the stories, but this is incredible.
すごい
Yo, welcome Zeno. Oh god. Yeah, we're just doing some visual novel stuff at the moment. I will just like warn you, this part is really graphic and mature, so yeah, just be aware of that. Yeah, we're currently just looking into sort of the biggest depths of this, really. We snuck into the shrine, not even meant to do that. See what's gonna happen. This is incredible. Wait, who are you talking about? What, Sion? Before coming in here, Sion had mentioned she had a good guess of what was inside, but it seems to have exceeded their imagination.
まだまだあるわよ。
Oh god. Okay then. Whatever you say. There's still more. How about it? More fascinating than the Wax Museum, isn't it? And to be fair, if I was here, I probably would say so, but like... Takano-san had this happy expression like he was visiting a toy store for the first time. I don't get it. Oh god, of course. I mean... This Mio Takano in person had nerves of steel. Are these bizarre grotesque objects that fascinating to hear? I one would not enjoy myself. I'll be frank. This was still too weird for me. Still, there was something even more horrifying than all of this. That would be none other than Takano-san herself. Takano-san holding off the lantern, giving off such a thin beat of light. If she suddenly... God. Then I would... What would I do when the next moment everything went totally dark? That's why I was scared. Takano-san had the only light anyway. I was scared. At some point, she on her side holding onto my shirt sleeve. It was a little annoying to walk like that, but I didn't shake her off. The moment sensation allowed me to feel the presence of an ally here and now. Before we had walked halfway through the storehouse, the air I felt on my skin had changed completely. These cruel tools lined up, all crammed together in this place. Some were horrible ones made to take away sacrifices, freedom, and some of those to efficiently disassemble and prepare bodies for consumption. God. Those are things I understood. There were plenty of other strange looking objects I couldn't even guess the purpose of. Oh god. Now that I was here, I didn't have the slightest desire to hear the details about what some sort of terrifying reasons they were meant to be used for. At the very least, they were all completely different from the sort of clean, simple killing function of a katana. Tools to kill people were obviously constructed in such a way that they could kill people. If that was the goal, then the person you used them on would obviously end up dead. The kinds of tools here were different. The tools that were here were for cutting, crushing them, for boiling them, and oh my god, and for grinding them. They were tools of torture. They weren't made to kill people. People dying here was just an incidental result. Actually, they might not even... if sacrifices could die during such a horrifying ritual process, that would be nice, but they don't even die in the end. They remain in a state of hellish pain, perhaps. They're only being allowed to live. Only now in this moment did I fully realise just how terrifying and how different this was.
人ってね、
People, you see. God, this music really isn't helping.
上手にやると
Most of these wouldn't
結
get
構
them
殺さずに済むものらしい
Oh
の。
god. Takano-san, if reading my mind displayed a shock
魔女
smile.
狩りで有名な
Burning in the
家
stake of the
庭。
famous method of
火あぶり
execution
な
of
んかは
witches.
すぐに死んじゃうの。全身の皮膚が
When the
広範囲にわた
when the
って
body
重度
suffers
のやけど
extreme
を負
burns on
う
the
と
skin from
組織の分解産物で中毒症状を引き起こし重度なショックを併発しちゃうから。
Oh, that's interesting. Wow. So, let me get this straight. So, when you burn, it's not actually, I don't know, just dying from, for example, extreme heat exposure. It's actually like the skin melting and then, I don't know, I suppose like poison-like symptoms. That's really interesting. Don't know, like, what would it even produce? I don't really know much about like this area of science. Like ammonia. Don't know, it's just a guess.
まあ確かにそれに至る
I
ま
suppose it's
で
very
が
cool
ギロ
compared
チン
to
な
the
んかに
guillotine.
比
You
べ
have
ればはるか
to
に
wait
長いとこ
far
ろに
longer for that to
残虐
happen.
性がある
She
んだけ
describes
ど
such horrors in a strangely medical way. Sion immediately answered the questions I had. Yeah. God.
高野さん看護師さん
Takano-san
で
is a
すから
nurse. There's a saying that nothing can hurt a doctor. It's true. That is actually true. God, the amount of things. Surgeons as well. I think that even more.
と
God.
ころがね
Oh,
ローマ
also,
の時代
there
の
was a
処
method
刑
of
方法
execution in ancient Rome where they would
網やバーベキューと同じ金網で挟みつけて
they were covering the
炭
belly.
火でじっくりと焼いたんです
Ugh, God, to think the memories of when I went to a day camp with my family would come rushing back now all time so vividly.
これだとね
That's what
ど
it
う
was
いう
like.
わけ
Apparently they
か
wouldn't die too
なん
easily
か
for
物
some
の
reason.
本によると
according to
一
one source,
昼夜
even
か
if
け
they
て
roast.
片側が炭化するくらいこんがり焼いてもまだ意識があって
Holy
流暢
shit.
に話をした
It's
なん
the
て
same
記述も
equivalent
出
of
て
those
くるから
difficulties. So the ancient Rome, famous for their executions, thought plenty of ways to execute somebody while having a victim stone.
その中にね
And
お
one
腹を
room, there was
開い
one
て
method where they
腸をウインナーみたいに引っ張り出してウインチで引っ張り上げて晒し物にする刑があったんです
Jesus Christ. She was behind me, clinging to me. Not just because she was scared, but she was protecting her
臓
stomach.
物を引っ張り出すなんて
I don't blame her, fucking hell.
聞いただけでもすぐに死んじゃいそうでしょでもね丁寧に優しく意識がはっきりとした状態のまま腹渡を引きずり出すことって可能らしいのよ
Bro, yeah, fucking relatable. Somehow I was recording that just from Torno-san's stare. I mean, I think if I was standing up, I would be feeling the same. Whenever I get sort of really freaked out, my feet, the sort of bottom of my feet always feel really weird. It's only my right foot at the moment, but yeah, I feel really cold, really. I feel like I will be sick.
ウィンチで引っ張り出すっていうのはなんだか巧妙な方法
Oh
だ
my
けど
god, why are you getting into so much detail?
やばい
Fucking hell. And a more
裂いた
barbaric
腹
than
から臓物をちぎっては投げちぎっては投げという
It's quite
そ
imaginable.
んな
How you
恐
did
ろしい
dreadful
刑
as
も
I
あ
do,
った
isn't
で
it?
も
How are
処
those
刑
being
者
put
に
to
は
death
意
are
識があるの
conscious?
それは痛い
It
以
must
上
be
に
far more terrifying than
恐
bagel.
ろしい
She
体験なんでしょうね
spoke with pleasure as if she had come out on a sightseeing trip. I heard she uncovered multiple times near my ears.
ひなみ沢
But happening on Amazon
Yeah.
Onigashiki village did
鬼ヶ淵
something
村
like
の
that
渡
for the
流
Wataganashi
しも
festival.
ほら耳を
Listen,
澄
if you
ま
try
せ
hard,
ば
can't you hear it?
聞こえてくるような気がしない
I wanted more than to hear nothing at all. So why only at times like this did I begin to hear things I shouldn't be able to? Like what? The fuck? Don't understand having realised he'd scared Shion enough. And I, to this point, smiled soothingly. Then she turned on her heel, raised the lantern and began to walk again. If Takano-san left us here, we get even further away from the light. Shion and I, no matter how scared we were forced to follow Takano-san along her field trip through the ritual storehouse. God. It's proper weird.
これで軽く一周できたかしらね
See,
面白い
this
とこ
place
ろ
is
でしょ
interesting, isn't it? She says, raising the lantern high in the centre of the storehouse. The dim lighting didn't change, but for some reason it felt like I was able to see all those horrible tools at once. Oh god, gates round. Look up. Sion stumbled while grabbing the naked what happened? I couldn't tell because it was so dark, but there were a lot more tools. Fucking hell. Without no word of item bars, but I figured it out. Kate. Oh no. Crap, cages just for one, like a cascade. If you get locked up in there, no, you wouldn't get locked up inside it. There was another tool method restraining people where the iron was. God. Oh, there were so many big and large things of all shapes for having been done. Dogma's mention of execution by quickly crosses my mind. The word just surrounded on all sides by those terrifying instruments, things crowding the ceiling were
ヨーロッパの拷問
There
道
are
具
many
に
of these sort of
こ
bird
ういっ
cages
た
in
鳥
life.
かごがたくさん登場するわ日本にもあった
I'm
なん
surprised to see
て
them in Japan as
驚
well.
きだわ
ゲちゃ
Hey,
ん
someone, is there something in there?
ミイラ
えどれ
Where? Someone desperately pointed one of the many human-sized bird cages hanging from the ceiling, but I couldn't tell which ones you meant. Being that dark, there wasn't any way you could tell if something was in there in the first place.
私には何も見間違いじゃない
Are
の
you sure you're not seeing things? Sion didn't seem convinced, but that would mean to come back for ourselves. Couldn't do much but wonder.
これで前原君にも
after seeing
な
this,
ん
have
と
you
な
come
くひ
to
なみ
believe
沢
in
に
it?
伝えられる恐ろしい儀式の数々が
It's got nothing to do with believing them. Now that I've been showed the real thing like this, there's no possible way to deny it. Even the nations of Europe with their beautiful landscapes and legends were like a maelstrom during the terrible witch hunts in the Dark Ages. It's well known that that era gave birth to countless gruesome torture and execution. Japan was the same way. It didn't have its own era of household like torturous feasts because of religious suppression and things of that nature. Hinamizawa itself had such a period. That much history behind it. Even in Europe, the land of the witch hunts, that was all far in the past, no more than a series of historical events in this age. Nothing that abnormal would ever happen. That must apply to the
中世の暗黒時代とかがそうだったようにそういうものなんだと解釈します。本当にひなみ沢でこういう恐ろしいことがあったのだとしたら、今暮らしているひなみ沢の人々とは何の関係もないことです。
前原くんは本当にひなみ沢が好きなのね。
でも高野さんはその風習が実はそうでしたよね。
You are right. She also suggested something that made my heart leap into my throat. Are you telling me that these horrible things are all still going on today?
これ本当にしおんちゃんは理解のある人だから話したけど、他の村人には聞かれたくないの。下手をしたら罰当たり者ってことで袋叩きにされかねないんだから。前原くんも内緒にしてね。知られたら私、お社様のたたりに会うか。たたりなら今年生贄なら鬼ヶ淵の沼に生きたまま沈められちゃうのかしら。そういえば今夜よりお社様のたたりがある夜は
bringing her face right up to close to ours, as if to say that she had the choice. She rather suffered the curse. That was what she seemed to imply. Dagano-san took a very worn notebook out of her paper bag and then began to flip through its pages. There were all sorts of references and newspaper clippings attached to them, and it had a manner of things written inside. The letters were all very small and bunched together, so I couldn't tell at a glance what it was about. What I really like to do is search the national library newspapers from the era, but here it is. I've had the copy page of some book slid into the notebook, and it too was written in a small, tight lettering. Like the other pages, I couldn't tell what it was, just by glancing at it. This was a story that actually happened around the end of the Meiji era. They discovered the lone moguls made of a murder in Oikashi village. Newspaper clipping attached to the page spoke of something that was no mere rumor or fairy tale. We don't have most of these documents from the time anymore, so it's all based on oral traditions and memories. See, it's not very clear, but it looks like a cartoon newspaper from the Meiji era. Never before has been a course retreat. With such cruelty and inhumanity, could it be the work of a demon? Being a copy of a copy, it's very hard to make it out, but it was more than enough to make me feel strangely tense. Fuck. What was this? Near the end of the Meiji era in the old Higurashi village, a mangled corpse was discovered. The identity of the corpse was unknown. It wasn't even in a state where it could be hidden. Oh god. It was missing a head. Its limb was separated from its body. Skin had been peeled up. Ugh. God. Not in that bit. Immediately began an investigation, but since I couldn't even determine the identity of the victim was as a criminal, finding out was extremely difficult.
どういう状況かわかるかしら?
What it must have been like. No, I couldn't imagine such a strange sight even if I tried. This is the first time I was ever thankful for my lack of imagination.
被害者は生きながらにして全
The victim
身
was
の皮を剥がれ
the
あらゆる拷問をそして死後にも
altar
さらに遺体を分解解剖と残虐の限りを尽くしたのではないかって筆者は見ているわね。
humanity.
私はどの工程も生きているうちに前原くんはどう思うかしら?
You spoke in a way intended to make me imagine more vicious things. God, as my brain was already far over capacity, however, there was no way I could imagine anything more brutal. When I broke my gaze from Takano-san, so strangely shaped and tools were all around us. I wonder if you could faithfully reproduce them at the end of the Meiji era with the tools found in this place. I want to deny it. I don't want to admit that something so terrible could have happened at all. Even so, they were strange, so terrifying, these tools, as if they had seen through my attempt to escape from them.
その薄気味悪い事件が
筆者はね、
The author says that
鬼ヶ淵村の恐ろしい
stressful
習慣は
customs
明治以
they
降の
survived
近代、
in recent impulse
ひょっと
Meiji
する
days.
と昭和初期くらいまでは残ってたんじゃないかって結んでるわ。
They lasted until around the beginning of the Showa period. This corpse at a glance to begin appears to have been brutally killed after a period of torture. In actuality, however, it was the pitiful sacrificial remains of the man-eater's The corpse was just leftovers. It was so fantastic, so strange. They didn't seem real. Or was this an extension of the legends too? It happened in the Meiji era though, which is too recent to be called a legend. Fuck. Also, there's a newspaper clipping right here suggesting it.
本当にあったとしたって昔明治なんて言ったらそれこそ
たったよ、たった100年。それにね、昭和に入ってからだってあるんだから。終戦直後に騒ぎになった缶詰疑惑。あ、ごめんなさい。この話はタブーだったわよね。
Takano-san immediately stopped as if it worried Sion briefly looked somewhat angry, but that expression soon disappeared.
今高野さん、缶詰疑惑って。
Just then there was a huge creaking noise. Everybody whipped around to look. It was Tommy Taka-san. Oh my god, I've never felt more relieved to see somebody else. It was Tommy Taka-san who had opened the door slightly.
驚かせちゃったかな。
あら、二郎さんも見たくて我慢できなくなったかしら。
僕は遠慮させてもら
I
うよ
don't。think that's a splendid thing. I was onto that.
生来ね、
Man with the sort
こ
of
ういうのは
nature.
苦手なんだ。
Takano-san held her stomach and had to mumble her laughter as if she wanted to make a comment about his masculinity.
それより演舞とセレモニーが終わってみんな沢の方に降りていったよ。あと何分もしないうちにお祭りは終わっちゃう。
あら、前原くんがあまりにも聞き上手だからまたお話三昧になっちゃったわ。二郎さんは表で待っててくれるけど、私はちょっと写真、本当はいくつか道具を持って帰りたいんだけど、それはさすがに無理そうだからね。
Takano-san took a camera out of her paper bag and began to snap photographs. It looked like she was having fun. It looked like she was on a scavenger
ケイ
hunt.
チ君も出るかい。
Kids couldn't
も
really
う十分に
I've
し
seen
よ
Sion
う。もういい
good
だよ
too,
せ。
right? Let's get out
綺
of
麗
here.
な空気が
How
吸い
was
た
the
いよ。
mission?
同感です。出ま
I
しょう。
agree, let's leave. I did feel a bit of hesitation at leaving Takano-san by herself in this darkness. When I thought about it, I realized that whatever the kinds of evil spirits and ghosts lurked in this darkness, nothing of them could hold a candle to how scary she was. Even if a phantasm was to appear, she would be overjoyed and flash her camera at it. It seemed like Sion shared my somewhat rude mental images. We exchanged glasses and smiled painfully. We left Takano-san there and bathed in a strobe of camera flashes and decided to go leave the ritual storehouse. Oh god, the happy music. Ah, something that's deserved. Everybody at the festival seemed to have gone to the streams, so their voices were very distant. The voices of the bugs on the other hand were clear, lending on an empty feeling of isolation to the place.
どうだい？面白かっ
What
た
was
ね。
it? Interesting? Tommy Taka-san gave us a mischievous grin. He said we were unable to tell by looking at how pale our
もう
faces
三
were.
宅さんと一緒
I
に
just
留
looked
守
at
番をしてればよかったです。
Tommy Taka-san laughed so delightfully. Thankfully, they wiped away our dark feelings.
シオンちゃんはどうだったか
How
な。
did you
怖か
fare,
ったかい？
Sion-chan? Were you scared?
一
I
応
was prepared
心
for
の
it,
準
so I
備
wasn't
が。でもやっ
afraid,
ぱり
but seeing
実
the
物は
reveal
迫
was
力あります
powerful. Sion, spoke like she wasn't scared at all. She really had been quite afraid, but seeing how I was in a way worse state than her, I didn't have much room to talk. As Tommy Taka-san grinned candidly, my mind, exhausted and knocked out by nervousness, began to calm itself.
高野さんはおとなしく見物してた
It
かな。
was Taka-san don't about this little explanation.
彼女子供っぽいところがあるだろう。
how she seems like a child.
宝の山
I
を
was
前に
worried she'd be
さぞ
way
や
too
興奮してたん
excited.
じゃないかと思ってね。
But Shion and I laughed and left that as our answer.
見るだけならいいんだ
Hopefully
け
she
ど
was
ね。
only looking
こ
for
っそり
things
と
to
何
like.
か
She
を持
was
ち出したり、
something out of there
い
unless
じ
it
くり
was
すぎ
ritual
て
and
細部を壊したりし
too
ないか
much
が
and
心
break
配
it
な
or
んだよ。
something. Right, that's quite possible. She's alone in there right now. She might pilfer something small and easy concealed, hiding it in her pocket.
やりかねな
Oh
いです
yeah, I can see that. Shion said what I was
本
thinking.
当に何も
Well,
壊したり
she
し、
didn't
なんだか
break anything.
ドタンバタンと
I
飛び
could
跳ねる
hear
ような
someone
音が
just
よ
like
く聞こ
somebody
えたか
jumping
ら、
up
も
and
う
down.
不安
I
で
was
不安
getting
で。
pretty nervous.
ごめんなさいフィルム
I'm
が
sorry,
な
I
く
ran
な
out
っ
of
ジロ
film.
ーさん
Jiro-san, if you
フ
have
ィ
any
ル
more
ムが
can I
余
use
って
some?
たら分けて
Talking
くれないか
suddenly
し
appears
ら
while we were talking about her, taking everyone by surprise. Tomitaka-san smoothly grinned, responded as if nothing had happened. It's pretty mature. Yeah,
Huh?
definitely.
もう予備のフィルムは切れちゃったよ。
Well, I'm
申し訳ない。
sorry
も
about
う
that.
いついかなる時でもフィルムを
When
残しておか
any
ないと
Pulitzer prizes
決
but
定
not
的スクープ
stocking
写
enough
真なんか
film
撮
for
れない
any
わよ
occasion,
仕
you
方
know.
ないわね
I suppose that's it then. Tomitaka-san scratched his head apologetically. Without film, we're done here. Takano-san seemed to have given up because of that too. We set out carefully to make sure that we hadn't left anything inside and then closed the door and turned to the heavy padlock we'd left beside it.
高野さん、
Takano-san, you didn't sneak anything out, right?
そ
How
こまで
rude,
子
I'm
供
trying
じゃ
not
な
to
い
be
つも
that
りよ
childish. Damn. Good clack. Tomitaka's in the padlock. Back to the way it was before. And the cutlery glasses didn't look like thieves had snuck in at all.
よ
Damn.
し、
Okay,
僕たちも沢に
let's
行こ
get over
う。
to the
綿を
stream
流
ourselves.
すと
If
こ
we
ろくら
don't
いやら
at
ないと、
least set
お
some
祭りに
cotton
来た意味
afloat.
がない
There
よ。
won't be any point coming to the festival. Tomitaka-san spoke brightly, urging us all on, setting cotton afloat down the stream. I shook my head a few times, driving away my dismal thoughts as to the double meaning. Takano-san, looking a little let down, came and turning back to the glass, which was still house.
もうこれっきりにしてくれよ。
Let's just leave it at that, alright?
十分に知的
You
好
saw
奇
enough
心は
to
満たせただ
say
ろう。
your curiosity, didn't you?
まさかむしろ
Oh, not
新
at
し
all.
い興味
Everything
を
I
惹か
found
れる
only
ような
renewed my interest. Oh
こ
my
れ
god.
までの仮説
All
が
those
一気に現
stories
実
and
になった
legends
わ
suddenly hold
これで
water.
今後の調べ方がだいぶ変わってくるんだから
Today I'm going to change the way I look at all of this. It's truly indomitable. Curiosity really is something else. Still interested in all of this though, and through. We descended the stone stairs, and all the people running down the stream came into view. God, this illustration is so good. I love this. Near the bottom of the skies, we could clearly see the people receiving cotton that had been cut out for them, and then wishing upon the cotton and setting it afloat down the stream. The festival was already over.
まず、綿
Down
流し
on
の
this
一
one
番
house,
い
this
いところを
was
撮
the best
影し
part of
損
the
ねたよ。
Wataganashi.
あら
Oh, but it's not too
私
late.
が
I'm
行って
going to
流
go
す
set some
私を
afloat.
撮っては
Perhaps you
く
can
ださ
take
らない
pictures
の
of me.
かしら
Takano-san, with an impish expression, bore her head to Tomitaka-san's shoulder. Despite his age, he looked embarrassed. I felt an honest respect for Tomitaka-san, mounted my invitation such a handful of
じゃあね前原
Goodbye
君
then,
しおんちゃんも
Shion-chan.
僕たちは今からでも
We're
沢
going
に
down
君
to
た
the
ちも
stream.
一緒
Would you
に来
like
る
to
か
come
い？
with us?
ますお二人の邪魔なんてできどうぞごゆっくり
Please take your time. Shion waved a hand down with them to an expression just as synchronous as Takano-san's. Tomitaka-san on his part seemed to want us to come, but whatever. Shion gave a big stretch and sat down on the stone steps.
疲れちゃいました
I'm pretty worn out.
同感だな
Same
俺も
here,
疲れ
I'm
た
exhausted too.
ケイちゃん
Wouldn't
は
be.
綿流
Keton,
し
this is your
は
first
じめ
one,
私なんか
right?
気に
You can
私は
you don't
疲れちゃ
mind.
ったんで
I'm tired, so I
人混みはちょっとパスしておきます
Yeah, if we were to go now, we'd barely slip into the end of the cosmic drifting ceremony.
お姉たちがケイちゃんのことを探してるかもしれま
The
せん
other
から
friends must be looking for you
行ってき
too.
てください
あそうだ
Oh yeah.
ミオン
right.
たちと別れたままそれっきりだったら探してると悪い
I feel bad if they were looking for me. Then Shion suddenly got a playful look on her face and then put her index finger to her lips as she's telling me to keep this a secret.
お姉ってすっごく
My
私
sister
が
is
ケイ
about
ちゃ
to
んを
get
独
really
占して
jealous.
たことが
She
バレ
knew I
る
was
と
with you this whole
いろ
time.
いろうる
She
さい
never
んで
let me hear the end of it.
今夜
So
のことは
keep
秘
that
密にしておいて
secret,
ください
okay?
ね
Keep that secret. Don't say things that are so embarrassing.
そういう意味だ
Not
けじゃ
only
ない
because
で
of that
すよ
either.
今夜
Considering what
私
we're
たち
doing
がした
tonight,
こと
we
を
really
今
need to
夜
keep
起
it
こ
a
るかも
secret.
しれ
Or
ない
else
お
someone's
社
cursed
様
my
の
album
たた
tonight.
り
Before
私たち4人が最有力候補なんです
Prime
からね
candidates. Fuck. The losing presentation became taut again. Shion, however, burst out laughing.
じゃあ
Alright, I'm
私は
going
お
to
姉
get
に
out
出
of
く
here
わす
before
ま
I
い
run
今
into
日
my
は
sister.
本当に疲
I
れ
really
て
am
るから
tired, so I
お
don't
姉
have
と
the
やり合える
endurance
だ
to
けの体力
put
は
up
ない
with
で
her
す。
シオン
anyway.
って
I couldn't
ミ
tell
オン
if
と
we get
仲
along
がいい
with
の
her
か
or not.
悪いのか。
仲いいですよ。
We get along. Though she said that her vague expression explained there were a lot of oddities in a relationship to be
俺は
pleased.
一人っ子だから
I'm
よ
an only
くわ
child,
か
so
ん
I
ないな。
don't really
せ
get
いぜい
it.
仲良
Wish
くし
we
ろ
get
よ。
along with her, okay?
はい。
Right,
よ
thank you
そ
kindly
れ
for
じゃ
your
あ私は
meddling.
この
Okay,
辺
I'm
ケイちゃん
gonna
も
go.
急いで行った方が
You're
いいですよ。
meddling, I love that. Use the
本
hurry
当
up
に
if you're
綿
gonna
流
make
し
it,
が終わっちゃい
Kei-chan.
ます。
Wataganashi is really about to end. She all stood up and brushed the dust off her backside. After, what's he gonna do so I returned my eyes to the final ceremony of the Wataganashi festival below me.
でも本当にあの音
Seriously
は
though,
不愉
what
快
was
とい
that
う
sound
か
anyway? It
気味
was
が悪いという
kind of
か
impression and creepy.
何の音だ
What
って
sound?
音ですよ。
The sound.
ドタンバタンっ
You
て
know the banging?
うるさかったじゃな
It
いで
was
す
really
か。
loud, wasn't it? I was giving her a blank expression, so she stared hard at me. Stared hard at her
ごめ
too.
んシオン
So
走らないで
could you give me
さ
the short
何が
version?
うるさかったっ
What
て
was making the noise?
ケイちゃん
Wait,
気に
Kei-chan,
ならなかっ
it
たん
didn't
です
bother you?
か。
What's all said and done? It was like we were speaking two different
シオン
languages.
冗談
Sure,
抜きで
explain it to me without jokes
初め
from the
音
beginning,
が
will you?
どうしたって
What's this thing
ケイ
about
ちゃん
the
こ
noise?
そ冗談抜きで
You quit
本当の
joking
本当
around,
に
really, honestly.
気にならな
It
かった
didn't
んで
bother
す
you?
か。
Neither was us was giving any ground, and both of us was staring into the other in disbelief. We were answering questions with more questions, with no sign of an actual conversation in sight. Baffled, I held the urge to shout at her and ask politely
も
one
う
more
一
time.
度聞くからな
I'm gonna ask one
質問
more
は
time.
俺
Okay?
からだ
I'll ask the questions. She will not
じゃあ
decide
聞くぞ
this. Okay, here
音
we
が
go.
したって
So you
何のことだ
said there was a sound. What are you talking about?
ドタンバタンって
Banging sound.
なんだかど
It
こ
was
か
like
遠く
he
の
was
板の
jumping
間で
up and down on the
子
floor
供が
but
跳ねて
somewhere
る。
far
本
away.
当に気にならな
It
か
really
ったん
didn't
で
bother
気
you.
にならないもん
There was
何も
nothing to be bothered
そんな
by.
音
When
俺
did
は
you hear
何も
this?
聞いてないぞ
I never heard anything.
ちょっとケイちゃん
Wait, Kei-chan, are you
それ
serious?
本気で言ってるんですか。
She didn't understand my plan as everyone else had pressed me further, her expression serious. I had no clue what she's talking about, but if she was acting like this, whatever it was, it gave me the creeps and sent a chill down my spine.
さっき
It was while we
最後
were
伝の中で
looking
高野さんと一緒に
around
見
the
て
inside
回っ
of
て
the
る
ritual
最中
storehouse with
高野さん
Takano-san,
が昔話を始めた頃からかな。少しずつ
little
だ
by
んだん
little,
とちょく
louder
ちょく
and
と
louder, off and on. Fuck. She heard a banging sound like a child jumping on a distant
嘘
floor.
だろ
That can't
最
be
後の
true.
最後で怖がらせるのはなしだぜおい
Scare me after all of this. I didn't hear anything at all. In fact, it was so utterly silent that my own heartbeat was almost deafening.
ケイちゃんこそ
Please enjoy and scare me
なんだか
either, Kei-chan.
高
It
野
was
さん
like
の
something
怖い
was
話
making
に
that
合わ
noise
せ
in
て
time
音を
with
立てて
Takano's
るよう
scary
で
stories, and I was totally
私
creeped out the whole
ずっ
time.
と薄気味悪かったんですから。
Chill rose from my spine to the back of my head. My blood turned cold as it crawled up on my body. When it reached my head, my mind
ケイ
froze
ちゃんも
over.
高野
You
さ
and
んも
Takano-san were playing.
全然意
No
にも
attention
介
to
さ
it
ない
at all,
風
so
だ
I
ったの
pretended
で
not to hear it either.
聞こえ
But
ましたよね。
you
何度
heard
か
it,
は
right? It happened a
すご
bunch of
く大
times.
き
It
な
was
音で
really
したか
loud.
ら。
God. Chill's eyes were big. Tell me I heard it. I had no doubt, however, that my own eyes suggested something entirely different. You've got to be kidding, look. In that storehouse, we were surrounded by that brutal ritual tools that looked like they were from another planet, listening to terrifying old stories. The whole time, Sion had been hearing a sound we couldn't hear by herself. Should that make Sion, who heard it, tremble? Or should it make me, who didn't hear it, tremble? I didn't know the answer to that at the time. For now, Sion seemed to have made that decision before I did.
なんだよ
What
突
are you
然
laughing about?
引っかかりましたね、ケイち
I
ゃん。
really got you.
嘘ですよ。嘘。
Oh my god. Oh god. Oh, that was so convincing as well. Oh my god. What's your laugh? And saying how easily scared I was and clapping on the back. The smile seemed somehow artificial and made me feel even worse. Then after leaving me with 2 or 3 more generic and diplomatic goodbye phrases, she left, almost like she was running away. All I could do was look after her in my mouth agape. At the end of the day, I really didn't have a clue what was going on. She all laughed it off and said she had been lying, but she couldn't possibly have been lying, of course not. Now that I think about it, Tomitaka-san said the same thing, didn't he?
なんだかドタンバタンと飛び跳ねるような音がよく
I
聞こえ
could
た
clearly
か
hear
ら
some
ね。
noises like somebody jumping up and
僕は
down.
不安で
I was
不安
getting
で。
pretty nervous. Tomitaka-san, the most unusual party present at the time, said he'd heard something. Then that noise, it was real. The banging sounds as though a child was jumping far up and down some kind of floor was far away. We also saw someone's curse, which is what happens every year, might happen again tonight. The more plausible victim canons with Takano-san, Tomitaka-san, Sion, and me. The bustling of the people sounded further away. and I would have liked. The sound of the insects sounded too close for comfort. I'm near so much even more than yet I can't go back there ever again. This was the ominous idea that sprouted in my mind. Then all of a sudden I was bouncing around my home, causing my heart to lurch. Keiichi, we found you. It's Tika-chan. When I turned around, Mion and Lena were there too. Fuck, they've been caught in the act. Well, hopefully that doesn't mean anything. We finally found you, now we just need to find Satoko. Oh right, we got split up this year. We should make sure we have someone to meet up halfway next year. Right, there's a festival, so we should all be together. I listened to Mion's happily decoration with a little bit of guilt. Keiichi, did you really know I was dancing? Oh,
ちゃんと見てたぜ。
yeah,
最後までちゃんとミスもなかったし。
no mistakes either. Yeah, that's right, Tika-chan. I realized I made a mistake on my own. Mion slapped a hand onto my shoulder a little roughly. A grey sweat broke over my whole body.
ケイちゃんはやった？
Did you do it too?
綿をもらって
Did you get
沢
some
に流
cotton
し
and
た。
send it down the stream? You haven't yet, right? Is what I could feel her saying. Without the courage to tell any more lies, I laughingly shook my head.
あれ
Huh?
そうなのケイイチくん
Yeah,
早く行か
you
ないと
should
終
do
わ
it
っ
now.
ちゃうよ
ごめん、初めてのお祭りだからさ、よくルールがわからなくて。
そうだったね。ごめん。
That's right, I'm sorry. Mion took my hand and we started walking down the stone steps. God, that was creepy.
ねえケイちゃん、
Hey,
なんだよ。
Keiichi-kun.
シオンには会わなかった。
Did you see Shion? Right, let's give it another beat. When Mion could send my surprise with my hand.
いや、うん。
No, oh well.
姿をでも
Something I saw.
ミオンとそっくりだからな。
I like.
ミオンだったのかもしれないし。
そんなに間違えないでしょ。服装だって違うんだから。
Oh, that's right.
そうだよな。
Momentarily, silence was like death grip upon me.
しょうがないな
I just can't
シ
do
オンは。
anything about
ま
this
ああ
soon.
いつのことだから
Well, it's over
放っ
telling
と
about
いて
so
も
we
大
can
丈
just
夫か
sleep
な。
and be. Mill's expression returned to the former use of smart and we continued down the stone steps. Firmly pulling my hand up. Fucking hell. Oh boy. God. Mion has no clue. God. That was so good. That was so fucking good though. Oh my god, that was so... Just all of that. So well done, so well made, so well illustrated. Oh god, that was so fun as well. My god. You know what, let's finish the day. I let out a great big yawn. It was like morning had arrived, just as I got to sleep. Oh wait. As Mum said over breakfast. Oh right, okay, I'll save here. The game doesn't want me to play again. Right, so, God. What a fucking brilliant day, man. That was so fun. Oh god, I'm a little bit scared of the Wataganashi now. Fucking hell. I have read some stuff tonight. Yeah, I've read some things tonight and read some questionable stuff. God. I'm gonna go now. So yeah, see you guys. I gotta get to sleep now. After reading all that shit that I read. Gonna be a little bit interesting, I think. I hope it's not gonna be really difficult. But yeah, anyway, you guys, see you.